All right, we're going to try this out, and I am going to go ahead and give the. I muted their mics because I messed up pretty bad, and I'm going to go ahead and own it. So let's turn the guys on and see what they have to say.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe he made that big of a mistake. The last game.
What is going on?
Who does that?
I've never seen such a failure.
Hey, good job bringing us back just in time to go to a break for the national anthem. All right, so we'll be right back here on the BBN. One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community. Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services. In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
We are live coming to you from Brewer Bear Stadium inside the Danny Cole broadcast booth. Here with Fernando Fernie Molinar and Terrence Durham, John Sherpa Burka.
I would love to blame Danny on that one, but that is all me. When you plug things in over and over, and then the one day, it's the last game of the season.
Before the playoffs.
Before the playoffs.
We're going to be optimistic.
But we worked out the kinks.
That's right.
Worked out
We're
the
good.
kinks,
We
and we
figured it
are
out.
good to go. Fernie, tell us who the captains for the Bears are tonight.
All right. Your Brewer Bear captains tonight. Number 11, Malachi Barr, the senior. We had all senior captains tonight, so that's wonderful on senior night. 54, Brady Mittler, the senior. 73, Jake Hankins. And, of course, number 99, Colton Plemons.
All right, very good. And we did have some captains for the Granbury Pirates tonight, who the Bears are playing as we're facing off against them. They come in at 2-7 overall, 1-6 in district, but we don't have a roster for them. And so we're going to try to give you as many names as we can find online tonight for them. But the Bears are set and ready for the kickoff. Granbury won the toss. They defer to the second half, and so the Bears will get the ball first. We mentioned this in the pregame, but if the Bears win tonight, they are in the playoffs. Even if they lose, as long as Birdville loses to Denton Ryan, then the Bears will still be in. All right, high kickoff will be returned from the far left side, back over to the middle, then slung down near the 30-yard line, and that's where the Bears will begin their first possession of the game.
Yeah, that return was from Braylon Reed, the junior for the Bears, number 21.
And it looks like they're going to mark him down at about the 29-yard line. So that's where the Bears will start this possession here to begin this exciting night in which the Bears have a chance to clinch a playoff berth with a win, as well as could be historical because Mr. Cameron Coleman only needs 16 yards to break the all-time leading, be the all-time leading Russian leader for a season. Quick toss out to Cam to the left side, and he's going to pick up about 5 or 6 across the 35-yard line.
Nice job by number 9, Cam Coleman, for that catch and run. Tackle made by number 45 for Granbury, as well as number 33.
All right, here come the Bears on the second down play. It's going to need about 3 yards. Hand off to Coleman up the middle. He's going to be gang tackled at the line of scrimmage, and he's just going to get back to the line, and so it's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up.
Yeah, number 9 got in there, but ran right into the wall right there in the middle. Number 54, I believe that was, and 42 for Granbury blocking stuffing that hole.
Big third down play here to start this game as the Bears try to get a good drive going. Quick toss. Caught. Nice gain up near the 45 and nearly to midfield for the catch there. That was Alexander.
Yes, sir. Number 2, Tristan Alexander on that catch and run. Good job for the first down.
11 yards on the reception.
That'll be the first down of the game for the Bears here as they get up near midfield. Ball at the 47-yard line. One man comes in motion. They're going to toss it to him, and around right in.
Oh.
Nowhere to go. Going to lose a yard on that. Looks like that was Contravius Nash.
Yeah.
A little end around.
Contravius Nash, the senior, getting some playing time tonight.
All right. So he is stopped short of the original line of scrimmage by about a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 2 tailbacks, along with Colton Riles in the backfield. Now 1 receiver in motion left to right. Handoff fake, quick toss on a slant, overshoots his man, was shooting for, looks like number 10 on that one, Roberts, but it's overthrown and falls incomplete.
And Devin Roberts is his target he likes to go to. He's been the one that's caught the most balls and I believe has the most yardage for the Bears in the air.
Yeah, he is the leading receiver for the Bears this season. So it's a big 3rd and 11 coming up here for the Bears. All right. They're going to line up with 3 wide receivers, 2 left, 1 right, and flanked on either side by tailbacks is Riles in the backfield. Now in the pocket. Oh, he's tripped. I think he tripped over somebody that was coming in on the right side. But anyway, he's going to fall down. But a flag comes in front of you. What's that all about?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're.
It may have been a
tripping
or a hold.
Yeah, it looked like it was an inadvertent trip.
Yeah.
Now, unless he kind of stuck his leg out, and they're talking that over. This is going to be a big call. It's actually going to be holding against the Bears, and I think that made a lot more sense. After seeing that play, I think that Riles inadvertently tripped over the Pirate player, so they get a stop here. It's going to be 4th and about 14 to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they called for that.
They called the running back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was Coleman or Alexander that was back there. There were 2 running backs, and I was watching Riles step up in the pocket. All right, so the Bears forced to punt here on their first possession of the game. Snap is high but handled. Gets off a really good kick, and that's going to hit at about the 30, take a sideways bounce, and actually dies right there, and the Bears will down it.
All right, here come the Bear defense. Hopefully they can get off a little bit quicker than the offense did there.
All right, so no score here after 1 possession by the Bears. Granbury now with the ball. And like we said, a potential historic night tonight. The Bears have not made the playoffs here in several years, and so looking to get back into the postseason with a win or a Birdville loss. And so we'll be keeping close tabs on all the different games going on tonight that could be of significance. Quick toss, deep slant, caught. It's going to be a first down for the Pirates up to the 45-yard line.
Tackle made by number 3 for your Brewer Bears. That's going to be Castellano on that tackle.
They line up very quickly, going with an up-tempo offense here. Snap is low but handled. Handoff, and nice tackle from behind. Looks like that's Wash. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, I tell you, he came from the backside, just flattened out and came right down the line, made that tackle from behind. Nice job by number 6.
He picks up about a yard on the play, so 2nd and 9. Ball at the 45. Wash comes on a blitz, and they hit him in the backfield. It was a quick handoff, and, boy, the Bears were there before he could even get a step forward. They give him really good forward progress up to the 43, but he was game tackled around the 40.
My goodness, number 99 right up the middle, Colton Plemons. And, again, Walsh, number 6, just in the backfield immediately.
Let's keep an eye on that tonight because Wash may be blitzing on this left side quite a bit. Of course, the Bears with that 3-4 defense, 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, but they love to bring up those linebackers on the line of scrimmage. This time they've got 6 of them on the line of scrimmage. They've got 7 right in the box, 6 in the line of scrimmage, 1 in the middle. Here they come. Granbury picks it up. It's going to be a screen. Plemons trying to kind of searching him out, but he's finally tackled over there by number 11 for the Bears. That's Barr, and but it is about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, it's a good job by Barr as well as number 17, Hurst, for the Bears.
5-yard gain, but it was on 3rd down. They needed about 12 on that, and so it's going to be 4th and about 7 here. So the Pirates forced to punt. They go. They pick up 1 first down, but after that, they have to punt the ball. So mirror images here on the first possessions for each team.
Hey, something to keep an eye on, Donnie. Looks like Castellano, number 3, came out hobbled a little bit, a little injured. And we have a new return man in the back. That's going to be number 21, Braylon Reed for the Bears. Normally that's Foster, but I know that Foster was coming back from a slight injury. So.
Yeah, and he doesn't have his helmet on the sideline. He is suited out. I think that was the same way last week, and so they may just be resting him until a postseason just to make sure. But Bears do get a stop here, and always in between the 40s here near midfield where we see a lot of fakes. So the Bears will be watching for that. Deep man for the Bears. Reed inside, just inside his 20 at the 18. They will kick it. It's a high end-over-end kick, and their Bears are going to let it fall. Hits at about the 25 and takes a great Bears bounce, and then Granbury rushes it down before it bounces back even further in the Bears' favor, and they down it at the 33.
Hey, I tell you what, that ball was going short, and the coaches were screaming at every Bear player on that field, get away from the ball.
Yeah, those short punts are dangerous because sometimes those guys that are rushing downfield to block, they don't see it.
They don't even know it's there.
Yeah. There was a guy there, if he was looking, he had a wide open field if he could have turned around and got it because it was right. I mean, it bounced high, too. It would have been like playing lob.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready for some Cam Coleman here.
7:51 to go in the first. Here comes Coleman. Handoff up the middle, dancing around. Tries to break a tackle to the outside, but can't do it. He gains 1.
Yeah, it's number 1 there. Number 9 there, getting 1 on that. And Granbury's been playing some pretty good pursuits so far.
So that's 1 yard rushing for him so far, I do believe, correct?
That is correct.
He had 0 on his first carry, 1 on that one. Had a little pass out of that backfield, but that's his first positive run. This time, misdirection handoff to Coleman. Around left side, cuts it back inside, dances forward, steps out of bounds up near midfield, and he's going to get a first down up to the 46-yard line.
Nice job by number 9 on that. Hey, and nice job by number 54, Brady Mittler, on the pancake block coming out.
13 yards on the carry.
All right, so 14. So he just needs 2 to break it right here. 2 yards to be the all-time season-leading rusher for the Brewer Bears. If they give it to him here, they will. Up the middle, he's going to dance, dive forward. I think he got those 2 yards to the 50-yard line.
I believe so.
And he did. He got to midfield. So that's going to be 16 on the night so far, if I'm right, Terrence?
That's 16 on the night.
All right.
That is 1583.
That's the new record
on
right
the
there.
season.
All right.
Now
Congratulations to Cam Coleman. We knew it was coming, and a year in the waiting, but he got there. One man now goes in motion for the Bears. Riles in the pocket. Quick toss. Caught. And that's going to be Jones, I believe. No,
Uh-uh,
Salas
that's,
on the far left side.
Nice job by Mr. Salas.
He picks up another first down to the Bears, and they're going to mark him down at the 42-yard line into Pirate territory.
Hey, and Bears coming up to the line quick.
So congratulations to Cameron Coleman, and 1583 and counting here. Could be it is a historical night, but he wants to add to it. They hand off to him. He dances around, some room up the middle, dives forward, picks up about 5, maybe 6, to about the 37. He got 5 on that one. And you always want to see that next carry after a record. You want it to be positive because you don't have to break that record two or three times.
He's broken the record again.
Oh, man. Here comes the second down play, 2nd and 5. 2 wide receivers right, 1 tight end left. 2 tight ends in the game on this one. Quick toss, right side, caught. That's Roberts. He bounces to the outside, picks up a first down, and he's forced out near the 20.
Nice job by number 10 to catch that ball. That's going to be the junior wide receiver for your Bears.
16 yards on the reception.
It is senior night, honoring all the seniors here at the field before the game. So it's an exciting night. Great crowd here and across the way. Granbury traveled really well tonight, man.
Yeah.
That's exciting to see.
I thought for a minute there we weren't going to see much, but they came in pretty quick.
Yeah, quick toss looking deep this time. That's going to be intercepted. That's intercepted about the 10-yard line, returned up to the 20. That's number 14. I'm not sure what happened on that play, but it was a busted route or something, and that ball ended up right in the hands of number 14 for the Pirates.
I tell you what, he had number 14 for the Bears, Silas, beyond everybody. And I thought he was going to, but he was at least 15 yards short of that.
That was Cruz Sherrill. And I don't know where that was going. I don't know if it just came out of his hand funny, but something looked off.
Yeah, he did a hard fake, and I'm wondering if he lost grip.
Yeah, I don't think he had a good grip on that for sure. All right, 5:58 to go here in the first. Granbury takes over at their own 20-yard line. So Bears miss opportunity to score some points here. Quick toss, wide receiver screen, far left side. Breaks 2 tackles and then down the left sideline up near a first down, gain of about 8.
Boy, I tell you what, they had him for a really short gain, but he finally got pushed out by number 3, Castellano, for the Bears.
Quarterback for the Pirates tonight is number 9, Austin Reeves. In the backfield with him is Hunter Rogers, the tailback. They're going to line up with 4 wide receivers in the game. 1 tailback, 1 QB. They spread it out, 2 on either side. Now 1 comes in motion. He throws a block. Nice block because it's a good gap that's opened up the middle for a first down for the Pirates. Number 88 came in motion, and he was able to open up a lane there for the running back.
That was a good job. Tackle was made by number 17 for the Bears, Hurst, as well as number 23 for your Brewer Bears. That's Joshua Matthews.
That was Big Jack Daly. He lined up in the slot, but Fernie, he looks like a defensive end.
Hey, he's a big boy, isn't he?
He is. Now he's lined up in the backfield, and he's a heck of a blocker. He's a legitimate tight end blocker, man. One man comes in motion. They hand off to him. Double reverse now, and going to have a little bit of room on the left side. Bears finally catching near midfield, but he is not slung down until he gets into Bear territory to the 45.
Tackle me by number 11.
Yeah,
Barr.
Mr. Barr on that tackle, Malachi Barr.
All right, so double reverse on that one, and nice little gain for the Pirates into Bear territory. They've got a little something cooking here. First down, ball at the 45. They bunch them up in quads over on the left side. 1 singled up on the right. QB is looking over to the left, may have a wide receiver screen set up. They do. They toss it over there quickly. Bears sniffed it out, but he runs past one would-be tackler. That was Houston over there, but he is tackled pretty quick for a short gain of 2.
Yeah, he's tackled again by number 11, Barr, for the Bears.
Barr all over the place tonight.
He got out there quick.
Yeah, Malachi Barr. All right, so that was the most obvious wide receiver screen.
you could have
bubble screen, jet screen, whatever you want to call it, because quarterback was staring him down before the ball was even snapped, and immediately threw it over there. Bears sniffed it out quick, but still picks up 2, 2nd and 8.
Low snap, picked up off the ground. Quick toss, wide open on the slant, and then caught for a first down up near the 30-yard line to the 31.
Yeah, that was a lot of space given to that receiver.
The Bears have been kind of uptight in press coverage, but on that time they gave him a really big cushion, and that was an easy pitch and catch for the first down. Watch for that now. That might be a quarterback read situation from Austin Reeves. If he sees that coverage backing off, he may go to him every time. This time we've got 3 wide receivers. Bears do play up tight on the 2 wide outs. Little space on the man in the slot. 1 H-back, 1 tailback for the Brewers, for the Pirates. Wash shows blitz and backs off. Now he comes. Run up the middle, nowhere to go. Tackled right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Yeah, he had a host of Bears on him. 17 Hurst was on there. 99 Plemons was in that on that tackle. Number 11 Barr was in on that tackle.
So the Bears have been really good on first down defensively, but second down is where they've struggled a little bit. So 2nd and 10. Pirates have been running on first down quite a bit and with little success. But throwing the ball on second down, they've looked pretty good. Bears now give them a little bit of a cushion on those wide receivers on the far left side. Let's see if Reeves reads that. He fakes a handoff, throws a slant. He does. He reads that perfectly, and that's an easy pitch and catch, and he's going to be right at the first down marker, but maybe a half a yard short.
Yeah, there's a lot of give out there. Tackle was finally made by number 12 Kerrigan for the Bears.
That's an adjustment the Bears need to make defensively because Reeves is reading that. He's watching. When they back up, he looks over at them, and that may be some kind of verbal communication they have, or he's coming to them every time they back up. Here comes 3rd down and about a half a yard to go. Handoff up the middle, hit in the backfield, and with the second effort, he got it. Well, he was stopped in the backfield, spins out of it, and gets the half a yard he needed and picks up the first down.
Tackle made by number 11, Barr, as well as number 3, Castellanos for the Bears.
That was big number 88, Jack Daly, with the carry. And, he was hit a yard short. It was going to be 4th and 2 and force a tough decision there for the Pirates, but instead he spun out of that, and the second effort gets the first down. Bears trying to tighten up defensively here. Ball at the 21. Pirates driving, no score. 1:41 to go in the first. Time clicking off quick here. Bears show blitz. Here they come. Right in his face was Plymouth. He throws deep. It's going to be intercepted at the 2-yard line. The Bears have it. Returned up to about the 7-yard line. Let's see who that is. Is that number 23?
Yes, sir.
Joshua Matthews.
Nice
with
job.
the INT.
I'm going to tell you what caused that. Big number 99 got past the center like he was not even moving. That he was in the quarterback's face as he was trying to release the ball. Good job by number 99, Colton Plemons.
So with just 1:28 to go here in the first quarter, Bears take over, and they've got it at the 8-yard line. And remember how I said those first 2 possessions were mirror images of one another? Well, so were the second 2 possessions. Interceptions inside the 10-yard line for both teams. Here comes the handoff to Coleman. He dances upfield, bounces to the outside, got a little room to the 20 to 25, and he's up near the 30-yard line. He steps out right at the 30. Big gain for the Bears.
Nice cut by Coleman, just cutting it in, cutting it back out, and just getting upfield.
22 yards on the carry.
All right. Bears. That's what they needed on that first down. They got plenty of yardage to get away from that end zone.
And that puts him up over 1,600 yards for the season.
16-26.
Handoff up the middle, Coleman. And he gets about a yard on that one.
It was a good job by number 9. He got up in there, and that hole just closed.
Like we said, great turnout here tonight for senior night. Huge crowd here on the home side, big crowd on the away side. Always love to see that, you know. And I think these players and the band members and drill team cheerleaders, everybody involved on Friday night, they deserve to have someone come out and support them, and love it when the road team makes that trek to support them.
Yeah, I agree. Makes it just a better atmosphere.
2nd and 9, handoff. Coleman, nowhere to go, slung down for a 2-yard loss, and that's going to be backing them up to about the 29-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long.
And Bears can run out the quarter.
Yeah, and I think they probably will. They need to time out here. Need to talk things over. So that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on the BBN.
Attention high school football fans, don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships December 17th to the 20th at AT&T Stadium in Austin, Texas, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in the hopes of being named champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. Again, that's uiltexas.org/football.
I noticed that on that last one. He didn't even budge.
All right, we're back for the second quarter. Thanks for joining us here on the BBM. Had a little technical difficulties to start this one, so we didn't get our usual pregame discussion in. But
Yeah, you can do it now.
It was going to be all about potential playoffs and records, and we've kind of filled everybody in on that. And so that's okay, because that's the part of the show where we have to stand up in front of the camera. That's our weakness.
Yeah, I think that's our weakness.
That is our weakness.
I had a special dedication to the best producer ever lined up, and we
Yeah, that
had
got
to
ruined.
skip that. We had to skip that little video.
We sent that one back in the mail. It was a
Return the sender.
We love you, John. And if that's the only mistake you make all year, then kudos to you. All right, here come the Bears on 3rd and 11. First play of the second quarter. One man comes in motion. Rolling out to his right is Riles, looking back left, setting up a screen. Has it to Coleman. And he's got some room left side. He's going to pick up the first down and more. Makes a big break to the 50, to the 40. Cuts back inside. Finally brought down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big gain on the on the screen out of the backfield.
Yeah, nice little running back screen, and it worked to perfection.
34 yards.
So those be receiving yards for Cam, but still big yards there into Pirate territory. Ball at the 37-yard line. Handoff Coleman up the middle's got some room. Bounces to the outside. Guts back inside. Stumbling forward, but dives at about the 15-yard line, and he'll be down right there for another first down.
Nice job, number 9 on that carry for the Bears.
Is that 22, I believe?
22 yards for Cam Coleman on that one.
22-yard run. Number 9. Racking up those yards. Handoff. Coleman again. Hitting the backfield. Trying to break a tackle. And someone grabbed hold of a piece of jersey and just held on for dear life until he fell down.
Yeah, he lost one on that.
I don't know if he grabbed some jersey.
Cut that thing off, whatever that was.
A belt. I don't know what he was holding on to there. But he had a hold of it. Loses a yard on that one back to the 16-yard line. So he's 2nd and 11 from there. Bears, of course, can pick up a first down without scoring here. This is kind of the part of the field the Bears have struggled with a little bit this season. Inside the red zone, between the 20 and 15, they've struggled a little bit right there because that it is a shorter field for the defense. Alexander goes in motion, quick toss. And that's going to be caught at the 5-yard line by Roberts, trying to fight and get in, but they stop him about 1, maybe 2 yards short.
Good job by Roberts to get that great catch and then just turn and get upfield.
Boy, he just sat down in a little soft spot in that zone defense. Riles found him, and that was a really nice pitch and catch there to the 2-yard line. First down.
Yeah, Riles was able to set his feet, and that made a difference in that throw.
That's a little bit of a different wrinkle. We haven't seen him kind of set down, when he goes off on a route. He's usually hit in stride or going downfield, and I really like what he did there. Here comes a 1st and goal from the 2. Jumbo package in for the Bears. That's going to be a direct snap to Roberts. He plays QB, and he tries to get in but only picks up a yard. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
His last reception was 14 yards.
Nice job by number 10.
Followed by the 1-yard run.
Yeah, and those plays the Bears have had when they line up between the 20 and the 15-yard line, like I said, and even to about the 25-yard line, they've struggled a little bit because the defense doesn't have as much ground to cover deep, and they're little tighter press coverage, and so the Bears have struggled, but they did good tonight. 2nd and goal. Roberts still in at QB. Coleman comes in motion. They toss it to him. He cuts it back inside, but I don't think he got in.
I don't think so.
They stop him at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up.
Yeah, he's pretty upright when he went into that
Yeah,
pile.
yeah.
Didn't have any leverage, that's for sure. And I don't think he had time to do anything but be upright because there was a really good push from that defensive line. The Pirates have 6 on the line, and, of course, 4 other people in the box. There's 10 guys in the box. Now there's 9, and the Bears spread it out just a little bit here. All right, here comes Roberts once again. 3rd and goal. He's going to take off the left side. Can he get around in? I think he is. Touchdown, Bears.
Good job by the Bears on that. Well, I tell you what, there was a huge push up the middle. You could have gave that to him, to Coleman again, and he'd have been in easy. Push made by 77, 59, and 66. That is going to be Moody, the junior, 66, Vanderbilt, the freshman, and 59 is Casillas, the sophomore. Well, that's some young guys there.
Absolutely. Great job. And Roberts just outran everybody to the corner. Looks like the Pirates jumped offside. No flag. Kick is up and good. I mean, they jumped off sides.
I have
and
no
made
idea how they
contact.
didn't call that.
I think here's what I think happens because we see this a lot. I think if they miss the kick, they're going to go ahead and pull that flag because he was reaching for it. Then when it went through, he was like,
he was like a half yard offside.
He was helping throw the ball back to the holder.
But he really shouldn't do that because you get to move the ball forward, and a lot of times teams will go for 2.
Exactly.
Now, the Bears don't do that very often, but it's nice to have that option if it's available. All right, 7-0 is your score, and everything that the Bears have done, the Pirates have done identical thus far.
So let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, the Bears got 1 first down and then had a punt on their first possession. Pirates did the exact same thing. Bears threw an interception just inside the 10-yard line, about the 9. It was returned out to the 20. And then what did the Pirates do? They throw an interception inside the 10 at the 2, and it was brought out to the 8. But the Bears this time go down and score, and let's see if the defense can stop that trend of them copycatting us tonight, all right?
Yeah, I'd like to make an observation. I don't like the scoreboard. I'm having a hard time reading. It looks like it's missing down and distance.
All right,
Oh.
boy, a big tackle on the
Wow.
kickoff is returned from about the 10-yard line up to the 21.
Yeah.
And a bruising tackle made. Who made that tackle,
That
Bernie?
was number 6, Walsh, on that tackle, and he just tattooed
Walloped.
that runner. A wallop.
Well, Terrence,
Slobber-knopper.
So it's between quarters where
Yeah, it's hard to see tonight. We got a bad graphic going on. It looked good on someone's computer, and then we put it up on the screen. It didn't
Yeah,
translate.
don't look very good.
from a distance.
Yeah, it's really hard to see. But that's okay. We got you covered.
Put your readers on.
When you want to know what's going on, you just ask me, Terrence Durham. I'll help you out, all
I
right?
appreciate that.
1st and 10 for the Pirates at the 21-yard line. Here we go. End around on the left side. Flag comes in. Probably going to be holding. Definitely no gain on the play. Looks like they lost about 5.
Tackle made by Reed, number 21, as well as 61 Harris Jr.
Man.
Great pursuit.
That was student body left, was it not?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
the whole offense went left to try to open up that lane.
Everybody was going.
And all they did was lose 5 yards and then get a holding penalty. Bears declined the penalty, and they'd rather have the 2nd and 5 instead of 1st and 20, and I don't blame them.
And who was the tackle on that? Student body left. How do I assist for everyone?
Yeah, 21 Reed and 61 Harris.
Reed was definitely in on it for sure. Here comes fake handoff, running right, quick toss, caught to Big Daly.
Whoa, nice tackle.
That was Jack Daly, big number 88, and they give him some nice forward progress in the line of scrimmage, but I'm going to tell you right now, he never got there.
No, and Houston, number 1 on that tackle, and I tell you what, he gave up a good 20 pounds, 30 pounds, and was able to still run him back.
They actually gave him a yard gain on that, and should have been a yard loss.
Yeah,
That was a very generous spot. 3rd and 14 coming up. Yeah. I can kind of see the 3rd and 14 on the scoreboard. Kind of.
I can see it now. I think it was a blank between the kickoff, and then I think the yellow thing is a yellow on black too.
Yeah, it's not working real well. Here comes 3rd down play. Reeves throwing deep, has a man. It's going to be short, picked off near midfield, and then tackled pretty quickly. That's number 23 again, Joshua Matthews.
Nice job by Joshua Matthews being where he needs to be.
So the defense breaks the trend. Did he get both of those INTs?
Yes, he has. And that one he got a 5-yard return on as well, based on the spot.
And 2 INTs here in the first half for Matthews, having himself a career night.
For sure. 6 yards on the first return and 5 yards on the second, but just back-to-back INTs, and that's what the defense needs.
So the Bears will begin this drive in Pirate territory at the 38-yard line. 3 wide receivers, 2 tailbacks, I formation with 1. Handoff goes to Coleman. That's him, left side. He's got some room, cuts back inside, dances to the outside, and it's a race to the end zone. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Cameron Coleman.
Nice
38 yards.
Wow, he made some really great catches and broke one of those tackles. There was a Pirate hanging on him.
Maybe he's wondering if he broke the record yet or not.
I think he knows.
I think he knows.
I think he knows. 38 yards on that one. So he's racking up the yards here in the first half. Makes it 13-0 point after attempt coming up. Roberts is your holder. He gets it down. Kick is up and good. And that is Matthew Aguilar.
Yeah, and you know what? Matthew's been doing really good. He's come on here at the end of the season.
Yeah. And let's see. Was that Matthew or
No,
was that? That was actually Santiago Romero Aguilar.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's been coming on strong. You know who else
Yep.
is coming on as
It's
a
hard.
punter?
It's
I
hard.
believe 36 is the punter, Matthew Aguilar, and he's
Yep.
the one who's been coming on really good too.
Got to talk to the trainers next year about the 5s and the 6s on these jerseys. You cannot tell them apart most of the time. 8s are tough too a little bit, but I can deal with that. It's those 5s and 6s. You just can't tell.
I agree,
The wrinkle up the bottom, and you have no idea. You're just guessing.
Hey, when Foster's in there and Walsh is in there at the same time, it's tough.
Yeah, and 35 and 36 being your kicker and your punter, it just kind of throws you off sometimes. All right, so the Bears go up 14-0. Pirates will be back to receive as the Bears kick off left to right as they make their way, and we look out of the booth here. They do kick it deep. Will be fielded at about the 10. It will be returned up the middle, number 17, and then he is tackled at about the 27-28.
Yeah, that's going to be number 32 on that tackle for your Bears. Good job by that's going to be Mr. Hicks.
Do have a block in the back on the return. That was Caleb Johnson with the return. That took place around the 21-yard line, so it should be a spot foul back to about the 11.
Yeah, Wash was blocked in the back, and he was like clearly in the open. It was undeniable.
And
Boy, that pushes them back pretty far.
yeah, as expected, moves him back to the 21-yard line.
11.
11-yard line. Took place at the 21, moves it back to the 11. And so they'll be starting deep in their own territory here, down 14 of the Pirates. So Bears, the big stop here, could get great field position again. 3 wide receivers, 2 in the backfield, along with Reeves, the QB. He's standing in the gun at about his own 5-yard line. Handoff up the middle, bouncing to the outside. Nowhere to go on this one is Rogers, the tailback. So nice job by the Bears to stop him with a 1-yard gain.
On that tackle, number 6, Walsh, as well as 17, Hurst for the Bears.
I'm going to point out the little yellow dot on the far left of the screen is the moon rising up.
Yeah.
It was a supermoon a few nights ago. Closest trek around the Earth, closest to the Earth of the year. And it is beautiful tonight. It really is. You can't always see it here at Bear Stadium. Handoff inside, hit in the backfield, slung down.
That's number 6 again, Walsh for the Bears.
3-yard loss on that one, back inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I tell you, they're going to have to figure out something else on that because they take too much time on that handoff because Walsh is back there before the running back gets the ball.
It's almost like a quarterback draw a little bit on a handoff.
Yeah.
Because he's holding it for about 3 seconds. Instead of going with like a read option, he's doing like a draw. And you're right. The Bears snipped it out. It's not working. Hey, but let's hope they don't make that adjustment, actually. 3rd down and about 12 to go here. Ball at the 9-yard line. Got to get up to the 21. 4 wide receivers. They spread it out.
Timeout.
Reeves in the gun, but we're going to have a timeout for
Granbury.
the Pirates.
Yeah.
They're going to talk this one over, and that's a good timeout for them because this is a big play.
Yeah, I agree because they don't get this. They're punting literally out of their end zone. And,
Oh, yeah.
And that's a great field position for the Bears.
If they haven't watched any film on Bears defense, they made a mistake because they should know that Wash leads the Bears in tackles, and you gotta chip him, double him, do something.
And you've got big number 88, the big tight end, who could definitely chip him and slow him down. He's like another offensive lineman out there who can move, but they have not done that yet. Let's see if they make that adjustment at halftime.
They haven't listened to Terrence give his stats.
No.
You know, and here's the thing, too. The Bears have got a lot of speed, closing speed, and that helps them out. Barr, for instance, he's up there in tackles, and he has got some tremendous closing speed at that linebacker position.
Absolutely.
3rd and 12 coming out of the timeout. Reeves, quick toss, number 7. Caught, though, and tackled at about the 16, maybe 17-yard line. They gave him forward progress to the 18, about 3 yards short of the first down, so they're going to be forced to punt.
Yeah, number 6, Walsh on that tackle, as well as Braylon Reed, number 21 for the Bears. And Braylon will be going back as the punt returner for the Bears.
Did pick up 9 yards on that, but still 3 yards short. So that was a pretty good gain on 3rd down to at least get their punter out of the end zone. He'll be kicking from about his 5-yard line. Deep man for the Bears will be at the 50. Comes the snap. It's good. Gets the kickoff, low, end over end. It won't be fielded. Now it will be picked up and returned. Number 21, no blockers back there as he's gain tackled quickly at the 40. And that was Braylon Reed on return.
I'm actually glad he grabbed that because that ball was bouncing in Granbury's favor.
It was taking a really good Granbury Pirate bounce. All right, ball will be marked down at the 41-yard line, so good starting field position here for the Bears. They've started on their own 29, own 33, their own 8, the 38 of Granbury, and now their own 41 with their 5th possession of the game coming up here with 4:31 to go in the half, up 14-0.
Bears the recipient of a generous 1-yard spot.
They did get a good spot on that for sure.
I always call it out when it's not.
Devin Roberts on the slant, and he's going to just jet through the defense. Only one man could have grabbed him, and he did. Drags him down to about the 40, and so that's going to be about a 19-yard gain for him.
Nice catch by number 10, the junior wide receiver. Tackle made by number 34 for the Pirates.
Quick snap, caught. Other side is going to be Salas over there, and he is trying to get away from the defense, but he's tackled down after a short gain of about 3.
Nice job by number 14, the junior wide receiver for the Bears.
Ty Salas and Andrew Jones out there as well, along with Roberts. Houston also sometimes lining up in the slot. Typically, he'll line up in the backfield, kind of an H-back as an extra blocker. Now one man comes in motion, handoff. Coleman up the middle, bounces to the outside. He is a steer rope down after a gain of about 5, but a couple yards short of the first down.
Yeah, good job by number 9 on that carry for the Bears.
I mean, the linebacker just jumped on his back and rode him down like he was steer wrestling out there.
Hey, you know what the good thing about number 9? Not that he's a great runner, great kid, good person. He's a junior. We're going to see him again next year.
Oh, yeah, we definitely are. All right, Bears line up 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, one tight end in the game, 2 tailbacks. Coleman up the middle. He breaks it just enough to get the first down. He needed 2. He got 3 to the 29-yard line.
And was hit in the backfield. That's way to use them legs and power forward.
Sidestepped.
Yeah. Well, they tried to arm tackle him, and that did not work.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. You're going to have to do more than arm tackle that
Good way to get a sling.
I would love to watch tape and just see how many times an arm tackle was successful on him this year, because it's going to be, you can count it on one hand,
yeah,
I bet you.
I can think of none, really.
There was
There
maybe
might have
a
been
couple
one.
last
Yeah.
week. That Denton Ryan defense is pretty good. They had some big old boys, but even them, if they did it once, maybe twice. All right, here comes the Bears. 2 wide receivers. Now we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, we had some time rolling down on the clock.
Yeah, there was a little confusion getting the right personnel in the game for the play that they had called. And so they called their second timeout of the half. 2:29 to go. I think the Bears here, they're trying to accomplish 2 things. Just chew up as much clock as possible here and put points on the board.
Yeah.
Whether that's a touchdown, whether that's a field goal. You go up 3 scores at the half, and that's huge.
Yeah, because you got 2:29 remaining in this quarter.
And in this window, you
And in
get an
this
extra
half.
timeout for the 2-minute timeout.
That's
Yes,
right.
you do. You do. In about 29 more seconds. We're going to try to check some scores from around not just the district, but also around the area. A lot of key games that are important to the Bears tonight as we're in this timeout. And
Particularly that Birdville score, too, huh?
yep, trying to find that right now.
All right. The Pirates came back out on the field pretty quick, so here come the Bears now, getting ready to
All right,
get on the ball.
Arlington Heights up 24-7 over Pascal. If Heights wins, that will be who the Bears would face in the first round. All right, finally out of the timeout, ball at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff Coleman. Left side, bounces to the outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle down the left sideline. I think he's going to get in. Touchdown, Bears.
Nice run by Cam Coleman for your Brewer Bears, the junior running back, number 9.
29 yards on that one.
Wow. I tell you what, they tried to arm tackle him. He stiff-armed one player, ran past another one. Wow, great job.
Yeah, really was.
Ran over one.
Yeah, I mean, he did it all on that one. And tiptoed down the sidelines, too. I thought they were going to force him out of bounds at around the 15, but they couldn't do it.
I think they thought they were too.
Yeah, he just kept going. He was just faster. Kick is up and plenty good.
Another offsides.
Got a flag out there. Yeah, he's offsides.
Bears
They decided to call this one.
Yeah, they're going to decline that. 2:21 to go here in the half. Bears score quickly. Yeah, so as we were saying, Arlington Heights, if they win that game, they should win the district over there, unless there's some kind of a weird tiebreaker we're not aware of, but they're listed as first right now. So if they win, that should happen. And so, like we said, that's kind of the game, that we're looking at to see who the Bears may face in that first round. If they make it, and all is looking good right now.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Any playoff game will be exciting because it'll be one that Bears haven't been in for about 3 or 4 years. So,
Yep, they get a win. Boy, that'll be big.
yes.
Yeah, you'd love to clinch it with a win, for sure. And right now the Bears are absolutely taking care of business, and they are set to kick off here once again.
All right.
And Denton Ryan is up 21-0 over Birdville in the first quarter.
Wow.
So there you go. Bears looking good. Here's the kickoff. They kick it deep. It will be returned at about the 11-yard line. Number 17 once again with the return. Tackled pretty quickly, though, around the 20, and then continues to fight forward. But
Walsh wasn't having none of that.
That was Caleb Johnson with the return.
It's a good job by number 40 on that tackle, as well as number 6 Walsh on that tackle for the Bears.
It's never good when you see the return man's feet in the air.
There's about 4 other Bears out there, but we got those 2 on the tackle immediately.
They mark him down at the 24-yard line. That's where they'll start this one. Should be the final possession for at least Granbury here of the half. But the Bears would love to get a quick stop here and maybe get it back. This clock will stop at the 2-minute timeout, and the Bears have 1 timeout in their pocket. Reeves in the gun for the Pirates. Fakes a handoff, quick toss. It's going to be intercepted once again. Who is it? But number 23, he gets his 3rd one. He's going to take this one back. Pick 6 for the Bears.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Joshua Matthews with his 3rd interception of the night.
He got the trifecta and the touchdown.
And gets the pick 6.
25 yards.
What I just say, the Bears would love to get a quick stop and get the ball back.
Hey,
Matthews
you called
just said,
that.
I'll take care of it.
You called that.
I was thinking, can Matthews get another one? Of course he can.
I tell you what, he played that right, undercut that receiver, and was able to get it. And to make the great move to avoid a tackle and get outside. Great job.
Well, give the offense 3 scores and the defense a score. And we're still going here in the second quarter.
3 INTs.
That's incredible. That may be a record as well in a game, but in a half. That's just an incredible night. Kick is up and good. Make it 28-0 Bears on top. Everything looking good tonight. We've got them in the driver's seat to make the playoffs. We've got Cam Coleman breaking the all-time season rushing record for the Bears. That is unofficial, but we've done a lot of research on that, and we don't have records going back 30, 40 years.
Sure.
But we have talked to alumni, and that's – no one can remember anybody rushing for that many yards. So if someone happens to know, we'd love to know. We'd love to make that official. But we can say this for certain of the last 20 years, it's the most rushing yards.
I'll go out.
21.
I'll go out on the record and say, since I've been a part of this program in the late 70s till now,
the 1870s.
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 Since the end of the Civil War.
What? I tell you what, he has done more in his short time here as a runner for the Bears.
Yeah, and he's just a junior.
Only 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a junior. I mean, he's got, another year. We could be talking about 2,000 yards next year. All right, Bears kick it a little shorter this time, filled it up around the 17. It's muffed, and then they have to dive on it at the 21. And, number 17 just threw a slap, but they didn't do anything. He was a little upset because a hit came in as he was diving on the ball, but what he didn't realize is that the defender for the Bears had already kind of launched himself before he had covered that up, and that was number
26, Mr.
25.
That was 26.
Well, I'm looking at him right there.
Oh, wait,
Looks like,
25?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
25.
That's Shane Jenkins. He
Jenkins
didn't do
Jr.
anything. He didn't do anything wrong. It just, one of those kind of circumstantial things.
He'll be credited for the tackle.
Yeah. All right, 2:03 to go here in the half. And the Pirates have the ball at their own 21.
Everything is happening in less than 29 seconds.
Yeah, we still haven't hit that 2-minute timeout.
Nope. We're about to right now, though. Handoff up the middle. Nowhere to go for Roberts, and he's tackled. Hunter Rogers, not Roberts.
Yeah, he's tackled by Harris Jr., number 61.
And look, Junior came away with the ball.
Junior for the Bears.
He came away with the ball.
I saw feet off the ground again, too.
2-yard loss will make it 2nd and 12.
Saw his feet dangling underneath him. He's running in place.
Nice job. Nice job by the Bears to shut that down quick.
And that's going to be a TFL.
Tackle for loss. Yeah, so if the Bears end up taking care of business here tonight and the Ryan Raiders do as well, then the Bears will be looking at if things kind of continue to go the way that it looks in the game between Heights and Pascal being at 24-7. Heights on top. That's who they'll be facing off next week. And typically, we were talking about this before we went on the air, but teams will either agree to flip a coin to see who will be home, or they'll agree to a neutral field. As soon as we have that information, and that could come as early as in the next day or so, we will share that with you. And, we'll get that information to you on our Facebook page. That's the way that we communicate with everybody. And so you can find that out there. Of course, the school will be putting that out as well. All right, 2nd down and 12 coming up. Pirates coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Bears, again, have got a timeout in their pocket still. And could get a stop and get the ball back. Wash showing blitz. He backs out of it. Handoff up the middle. Then he comes up, and he makes the tackle in the middle of the field.
Yeah, number 6 on that tackle for the Bears, Wash. Assisted by number 45. That is going to be Spartman.
4-yard gain makes it 3rd and 7. And that's a long 7. So big chance right here for the Bears to try to get a stop, and then they may even use a timeout, try to get the ball back and put some more points on the board. Bears press coverage on everybody but the wide out on the left side. Reeves in the gun. Here comes Wash. He's picked up on the blitz, and then he's going to be tackled for a loss. And, boy, they give him very generous. Well, they backed it up. I thought they were going to give him about 2 or 3 yards of forward progress, but He's actually going to lose about 2, maybe 3 on that one. It's going to be 4th and about 10 coming up. Bears do call a timeout to preserve some time. 1:11 on the clock.
Yeah, last tackle made by 17 Hurst for the Bears, as well as 61 Harris Jr. for the Bears.
And Caden Foster is the Bears' incredible punt returner, but he's been out the last 2 games, including this one. And so back there for the Bears tonight has been
21.
Braylon Reed.
Yep.
And so he's got some wheels. We were watching him warm up before the game, and he is going to take his place on this punt coming up. He'll be standing around midfield. Most of these punts have come up short tonight for the Pirates. They've taken really good Bear bounces, except for the one that he picked up on the last one. All right, punter for the Pirates standing inside his 10. Here comes the kick. It's going to be really high end over end, but it is short. It'll hit about midfield and go immediately out of bounds. So we'll check where they spot this one, and they're going to actually mark it down inside Pirate territory at the 49-yard line.
Yep. It's a good job by Reed to holler at everybody to get away from that.
Took a great Bears bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did, and I think it might have went out of bounds even before it hit, and that's why because it hit the ground at the other 49, but they marked it down inside the 50 on the Pirates side of the field. All right, so with 1:04 to go, Bears got a chance here. 3-step drop for Riles, steps up in the pocket, going to take off and run, and then he's going to be tackled from behind back at the other 49.
Yeah, it's going to be a quarterback sack, I guess you would call that.
2-yard loss on that one. He did take off and run, so if he's running towards the line of scrimmage, is it a...
As long as he doesn't get to the line of scrimmage or beyond it.
Because I don't think that was a design run.
No.
Well, I don't know. All right, here comes a quick snap, quick toss, caught by Roberts. He's got some room and some blockers. He dives forward to the 40-yard line, and I think he's going to be about a yard short of the first down, but it's a nice gain.
Good job by Roberts. He was a shoelace tackle away from taking it all the way.
Yeah, he picks up 11 yards on that one.
Tackle made by number 45 for the Pirates.
Bears line up quick. Riles, toss, caught. Alexander, he dives forward, gets the first down. Needed 1, got 2. And did he get out of bounds?
He got out of bounds, but they continued the clock for some reason.
All right. They said that his forward progress was stopped, and that's going to do it. The Bears were out of timeouts and couldn't get another play off. So at the end of the half, it's your Bears 28, Granbury Pirates 0. So it's a really nice first half for the Bears. Hey, we're going to be back in just about 10, 12 minutes here with Coach Jason Porostovsky, Coach P, and some of the basketball boys as we talk about the upcoming season. So you'll want to join us in a little bit earlier here at halftime. But we'll be back after this quick break here in just a moment on the BBN.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears! Here's some of our new sponsors this year for 2025. Southside Bank. It was founded in Texas in 1960 and still proudly serves the Lone Star State today. With 53 branches, 2 loan production offices, and a network of 71 ATMs and ITMs throughout Texas and the greater Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston areas, they are ready to serve you. Additionally, Southside is affiliated with over 60,000 ATMs across the nation and is a community-focused financial institution that offers a full range of financial products and services to individuals and businesses. To learn more, visit southside.com. Thank you, Southside, for believing in our students and supporting our school. And Fort Worth Community Credit Union. If you're in need of a loan for a home, real estate investment, an automobile, a home equity line of credit, or maybe just a home improvement loan, you need to contact Fort Worth Community Credit Union. On their website, ftwccu.org, you can learn all about their many services and find out how to speak to one of their amazing associates. You can also visit one of the dozens of locations all over the greater Fort Worth area. Once you're part of their community, you'll know they mean it when they say, "You're worth more to us." We appreciate you, Fort Worth Community Credit Union. Terrence, let's talk about our favorite kinds of food.
All right, let's do it.
I love steak.
What kind of steak?
Chicken fried, ribeye, prime rib, Philly cheesesteak, sirloin, chopped, diced, fried, smothered, covered, and especially on a plate in front of me.
Oh, that sounds good, but you left off my favorite.
What's that?
T-bone, of course.
T-bone. Your old nickname in college, right?
More like my nickname when we walk into the BBN's favorite steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse.
Gotta be honest, just talking about Texas Roadhouse and all the amazing entrees available, it's making my mouth water. You think they're open after the game?
Most locations are open until 11 p.m. on weekends, so we probably can make it as long as the Bears take care of business quickly tonight. Hey, where you going?
Texas Roadhouse. I can already taste the cinnamon butter and those hot fresh rolls.
We have to finish the game. Oh well, maybe he'll save me a seat at the table. Thanks, Texas Roadhouse.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have 2 very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, 2 of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears! Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. And of course, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Visit your local Raising Cane's for all your chicken finger needs.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Terrence, let's talk about our favorite kinds of food.
All right, let's do it.
I love steak.
What kind of steak?
Chicken fried, ribeye, prime rib, Philly cheesesteak, sirloin, chopped, diced, fried, smothered, covered, and especially on a plate in front of me.
Oh, that sounds good, but you left off my favorite.
What's that?
T-bone, of course.
T-bone. Your old nickname in college, right?
More like my nickname when we walk into the BBN's favorite steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse.
Gotta be honest, just talking about Texas Roadhouse and all the amazing entrees available, it's making my mouth water. You think they're open after the game?
Most locations are open until 11 p.m. on weekends, so we probably can make it as long as the Bears take care of business quickly tonight. Hey, where you going?
Texas Roadhouse. I can already taste the cinnamon butter and those hot fresh rolls.
We have to finish the game. Oh well, maybe he'll save me a seat at the table. Thanks, Texas Roadhouse.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at friohydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
Welcome back to the BBN. It's halftime, but tonight we have some special guests. As we always do, the final home game of the season, we always have Coach Porostovsky, Coach P, in here with his coaching staff, as well as some of the basketball players as we get ready to highlight the upcoming basketball season. So, Coach P, thanks for joining us for this long-standing tradition of being here for the last home game. We were trying to figure it out. Has it been 6, 7, 8 years?
Oh,
6, 6, 7.
Been a while.
I did that on purpose. Just for the guys. All right, very good. But thanks for joining us, for sure.
Thanks for having us. This is one of our highlights of our year where we get to come on here. We know it's getting really close to time to play when we get to do this event.
Yeah, definitely. So just how many years have you been the coach here at Brewer High School? Because I've lost count.
This is year 19.
Wow, 19.
19
All right,
years.
very good. What's your record? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was just curious if you knew. I bet Tammy knows, right?
She probably knows. We got the 300 a few years ago, so I don't know. It's over that.
Yeah, I do remember that because we sent out some special congratulations
We
to
did
that.
the props on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
So what is in store for the team this year? And go ahead and introduce your coaching staff for this year. For sure.
Well, we got Coach Scott, who comes from us from Nacogdoches. He was at SFA as the collegiate level. And then Coach Watkins is a returner. And then we brought in a couple of our guards, Tyreek Lloyd, Kobe Watkins, and Braylon Orr, to come up tonight and kind of help us kick off this season. Tomorrow we get up really early, and we're going to go scrimmage in a preseason invitational over at UTA. Got 2 games against 2 highly ranked teams, so we're real excited to see where we're at. We've been beating on each other all for the last week and a half, so we're ready to go see some different folks at this time.
There we go.
Very good. Who is going to be your main competition, you think, in district this year? Kind of looking forward a little bit. Who do you think is going to be kind of some tough matchups?
Well, really, I believe ourselves.
All right. I like that. Because you guys are just perennial, it seems like, district contenders and champions, year after year, and always do a really good job. And that's one of the things that we love about the basketball program. It just has a lot of success.
Absolutely.
For sure. And just let's get the other coaches in here just to kind of chime in. What are some things that we're looking for this year, we're going to be working on, that we've been trying to just perfect, going into the season, for sure.
Yeah, I think as Coach alluded to before, he's already won 300 games, so hopefully we're able to
Let's get that mic up. There we go.
Hopefully able to add to that win total this year. He's done a great job in 19 seasons. I think we have a very strong team this year physically. We've been working really hard on the track, working really hard in the weight room, and playing a lot of basketball.
That's
Coach
good.
P said this summer we'd be playing a lot of basketball when he brought me here, and we've definitely been doing that from fall, spring, so on and so forth. So it's been great.
And how's the new facilities? How has that played into the program?
Well, we love it. The weight room underneath is very nice, special, and then the new gym is awesome, and just the whole environment around it is just incredible, and just kids really enjoy it. They take care of it. They're proud of it, and we're real thankful that we got that new gym.
Yeah, I don't know what the capacity is, but it's much larger than it was before, and you get all those fans in there, and they're rocking and rolling, and it's raucous atmosphere. It's a lot of fun in the what do we call it? The
Bear Cave.
The Bear Cave.
Yes.
I almost said the Bear's Den. I was like, I know that's not right.
That's my wife created that. She also designed the floor of that as well.
I was going to say, Coach, did you have an input on that weight room being down there?
I didn't. It was a great idea. I loved being under there.
I'm going to tell you why, because we were talking about that when it was being developed, and Frank had mentioned that, and I said, they don't have far to go across that road, and I didn't know if it could be utilized any better. And Frank said, no, but every second counts. And he said, the quicker they can get to that weight room, the better we'll be.
That's right.
And I thought, wow, you know what? That's right on money.
Yep.
Very good. So just what do we have any goals this year we're shooting for? Anything to just talk about?
Well, we want to get better each and every day. They've got a great opportunity. This is one, when you look at this team's going to stand out from other Brewer teams just because of the size and the height. Now, these are probably our 3 shortest ones, but we got some height this year. We got some size. We got some quickness. We really have all of the pieces. We just got to get them mentally in tune what it takes to win. And I know a lot of coaches say things like that. It's cliche, but this is really important for this team to understand and be willing to do exactly what it takes to win. And if they do that, they have a chance chance to be one of the better teams I've had.
Oh, wow, absolutely.
Well, one of the things I can
great.
say, Coach, is that I know that your record is more dubs than L's, and that's always important. And then do these guys know when championships are won?
They do. They absolutely know when they're won. Yes, sir.
Championships are won
Today. I love
right.
that. The first time I saw that, the acronym for that, I was like, what is it? And I was like, that's a great one. And we've got a lot of great acronyms on here. We've got the GRIT.
Yes.
Championships are won today. That's always good. So any final words from you coaches before we switch over and talk to some of our players? What do you guys want to say?
I'm just excited to be a part of Bear Nation. That's it. That's it.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys for having us.
And we're glad you're here, Coach.
Absolutely.
Hey, I do have one thing I want to say before the boys get on. I hope they know what it means to take a charge. I have sat behind other opponents' benches enough times to say, hear a coach go, I'm tired of those blankety Bears getting these charges on y'all. And the player has nothing to say, because when you play great defense and you take that charge and you have 4 of your other teammates running to pick you up.
That's right.
That other team sees that, and it's amazing how that mentally, fundamentally, goes into that game.
No question. Yeah, backbreakers, game changers.
Yes.
See it here or not tonight on the football field.
Absolutely.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the most impressive things about the games that we have called is just the in-game adjustments that you always seem to be able to make, and you can see that strategy. Seems like a lot of times the other teams are playing checkers and you're playing chess.
Yeah,
absolutely. And we love that about you for sure.
Well, I appreciate it. It's always good when you got good kids.
Yeah, it helps. Absolutely.
Yep.
It sure does. Well, Coach P,
Yeah, we
and all the
appreciate
coaching
it.
staff, man, thank you so much for coming out and talking to us. We're going to talk to some of the players as we get them switched out here. And always good to talk to these guys here at the end of the football season as we get geared up for basketball season. And you guys share that mic there, right? But really put it right up there so everybody can hear you. So we'll start right here. Tell everybody your name, your grade, and your position coming up.
Yes, sir. My name is Tyreek Lloyd. I'm class of 2026. I'm a senior, and I got a 3.0 GPA right now. Sorry. And I'm a slot. Well, I can actually play both. I'm slot and corner, but currently slot right now.
All right, very good.
Yes, sir.
My name is Braylon Moore. I'm a senior, class of 2026. I'm a slot, but I really can play both just like him.
All right, very good. Let's pass that over so we get this one.
My name is Kobe Watkins. I'm class of 2027. I got a 3.2 GPA, and I play in the corner.
Kobe's like, I may not be a senior, but I got the 3.2. All right, very good, very good. So who's the leader on the team, and who's that voice that when things are going bad that just steps up and is going to get everybody going again?
It's
Kobe's
me.
already raising his hand.
It's definitely me, but I wouldn't say that it's a one-person thing. We all come together and we try to keep our energy high, and just whenever things are going bad, then we just try to change the game and do it the best we can.
Yeah, and I want to add on to that too. Like, the team full of leaders. That's why I think our team's so special. It's like when stuff going downhill, we got a lot of people on the bench, on the court, picking us up all the time. So the energy's always staying high.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Talk about how important it is to have somebody on the bench that's vested in the game and what their role is. Just share that a little bit about that.
It's really important because it's like sometimes, tough games, tough things can happen, injury, mental things happen. People on the bench can really change the game, come out, show something, just show what they've been working on. And, I think it just brings, us together as a team, and the energy is just, I think it's needed always. You need the people on the bench.
Yeah, that seems to be kind of the difference between your major sports of football, baseball, and basketball. Is basketball, because it's a smaller team, it is a lot more like a family.
Yeah.
And everybody really has that important role, whether it be, the starting point guard all the way to the last person on the bench, for sure. No doubt about it. Fern, Terrence, what you got for these guys?
I've been around the basketball for a long time. I don't know if they realize that, but
he's old. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, hey, I'm a dinosaur, but I'm going to be honest with you. Basketball is in the heart.
Yeah.
I hope you guys take that to heart.
Yes, sir.
Listen to what Coach is telling you and run with it. Great things can happen. But like Coach says, championships are won today.
Yes,
they're
sir.
not won tomorrow. They're won right now.
Yes, sir.
So if you
Yeah.
take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
And I like the fact that you all stepped up, and the first thing you said was I'm a student athlete.
Yeah.
Because you can be the best athlete in the world if you can't make it in the classroom. You never see the court, right?
Absolutely.
And so you have to work just as hard in the classroom as you do in the court. I'm a big nerd. I didn't have all the athletic paralysis. I wasn't as big and healthy as I am now growing up, but I always found the opportunity to do what I could in the classroom and then support my teammates. So I love the way you all, challenged each other. You set the bar with the 3.0, and he raised the bar down here. It's like, so I love that.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Love the good work.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tell us some things you've learned from Coach P and this coaching staff that not just basketball-wise, but just life-wise, some great lessons that you've learned.
You always got to be mentally tough. He tells us that every day. I mean, you got to be mentally – it'll take you far in life, just not to – like, whenever some of the challenge comes, you can't really just step back from it. You got to accept the challenge and just go at it and get over it.
Yeah. And I think another thing the coaching staff teaches us is leadership and accountability. Just working together all the time, Energy like this basketball stuff is down and back. We don't get timeouts, we don't get breaks. You got to keep going back and forth, so the energy shifts a lot. So, just being there for our brothers that's what they teach us, I think. That's what I learned.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Kobe, what you got?
What I learned is basically always be here for my brothers, and it's not about yourself. It's always about the team, and you always want to play for the team, or whatever you do is for the team. And I've also learned that the road is not always going to be easy. Like, it's going to be real bumpy. Like this week's been real bumpy. I'm not gonna lie, but we still got through it together because we a brotherhood.
Yeah, yes, sir.
But something that you learn along the way, and I know Coach P says this a lot, thinking about mental toughness, is those tough times is what make you strong.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about it. Tough times will make you strong. That's when you find out if you're good and you're going to be successful down the road. And when you make a mistake in the game, and Coach P's right here talking to you, giving you some instruction from about this far away, that's when that mental toughness kicks in for sure. But I know you guys appreciate that.
Of course,
maybe not in the moment for sure. But down the road, you're going to for sure, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Well, man, we can't wait to see what happens this year going forward. Looking forward to you guys making some noise this season, getting to the playoffs, and hopefully we get an opportunity to call a playoff game. For you guys for sure. We love doing basketball games because they go so quick.
Yeah,
there are no timeouts or anything. It's just bam, bam,
we
bam.
We missed one of the coaches. We didn't get to interview. Maybe they want to be on the air. It's Coach MJ.
Coach MJ.
Coach MJ, you want to be on the air tonight?
MJ is
all right, let's give her them headphones.
Yeah, she's the unofficial mascot of the Brewer Bear basketball team.
Listen, I'm aging myself, but I remember when Coach was carrying MJ or Tammy was carrying MJ in their palms.
Yeah, that's like it's that long
been
ago.
a while in the gym.
All right, tell us your favorite aspect of Brewer Bear basketball. What do you love about it?
That we get to cheer on most of the games, and I get to sit on the bench usually.
All right. Do you ever get home and just give your dad instruction on what he should have done during the game? That's what we No, you don't?
No.
All right. Okay. Very good. Very good. But I think that's coming, though, probably at some point in the near future, because you play basketball as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you shoot the ball. You got a great jump shot. No doubt about it.
If they don't know it, they'll know it pretty quick. MJ is a pretty good ball player now.
Yes.
I watched her in camp this summer walk away with a lot of awards this camp. And she earned every one of them. So, MJ, who's your favorite player?
If you were saying nicest, I would say Tyreek. If you were saying best athlete, I would say Braylon Brown.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay. Very good.
That's pretty good.
She didn't even hesitate. Did not even hesitate. Yeah. She's already thought about this.
All right.
Very good.
You got a favorite pro athlete?
WNBA or NBA?
Either one. You tell us.
Yeah.
Paige Becker's in WNBA, and in NBA, Steph Curry.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
very
she got
good.
two dogs right there.
Shooters.
Yeah, that's
two
some
shooters.
good players.
She's a shooter. She likes those shooters.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks, MJ. Thanks to the coaching staff, Coach P.
Hey,
and all
looking
the players.
forward. It's
going to be a great
great
season. It's going to be good. All right. Hey, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here with the second half on the BBN.
All right.
Oh, God. Hey, we appreciate it. As always.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street. one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services. Here's some of our new sponsors this year for 2025. Southside Bank. It was founded in Texas in 1960 and still proudly serves the Lone Star State today. With 53 branches, 2 loan production offices, and a network of 71 ATMs and ITMs throughout Texas and the greater Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston areas, they are ready to serve you. Additionally, Southside is affiliated with over 60,000 ATMs across the nation and is a community-focused financial institution that offers a full range of financial products and services to individuals and businesses. To learn more, visit southside.com. Thank you, Southside, for believing in our students and supporting our school. And Fort Worth Community Credit Union. If you're in need of a loan for a home, real estate investment, an automobile, a home equity line of credit, or maybe just a home improvement loan, you need to contact Fort Worth Community Credit Union. On their website, ftwccu.org, you can learn all about their many services and find out how to speak to one of their amazing associates. You can also visit one of the dozens of locations all over the greater Fort Worth area. Once you're part of their community, you'll know they mean it when they say, "You're worth more to us." We appreciate you, Fort Worth Community Credit Union. Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community. If you've thought about making your home more secure, but the cost of new systems is really expensive and you just don't know how to trust, we have a new sponsor called Sanctuary Security. They're local, affordable, and trustworthy. How do I know they're trustworthy? Well, because they support Brewer High School and all of our Brewer Bear events, which means they care about our community. To learn more about this amazing company, visit sanctuarysecurity.com. When you check out their website, you'll learn they've been in business since 2005 and started right here in Fort Worth. And they have all the latest technologies and smart locks, which is good for families because, let's be honest, kids are really good at locking themselves out of the house. They also have smart thermostats. Come to think of it, I really need to get one of those. They really are a great company. So call Sanctuary Security because your home is your sanctuary. Terrence, let's talk about our favorite kinds of food.
All right, let's do it.
I love steak.
What kind of steak?
Chicken fried, ribeye, prime rib, Philly cheesesteak, sirloin, chopped, diced, fried, smothered, covered, and especially on a plate in front of me.
Oh, that sounds good, but you left off my favorite.
What's that?
T-bone, of course.
T-bone. Your old nickname in college, right?
More like my nickname when we walk into the BBN's favorite steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse.
Gotta be honest, just talking about Texas Roadhouse and all the amazing entrees available, it's making my mouth water. You think they're open after the game?
Most locations are open until 11 p.m. on weekends, so we probably can make it as long as the Bears take care of business quickly tonight. Hey, where you going?
Texas Roadhouse. I can already taste the cinnamon butter and those hot, fresh rolls.
We have to finish the game. Oh well, maybe he'll save me a seat at the table. Thanks, Texas Roadhouse.
Second half coming up. Bears up 28-0. Thanks for joining us here on the BBM. Thanks once again to our special guest, Coach Jason Porostovsky, as well as the entire coaching staff and 3 of the players that came in to visit with us tonight to make it a special night. Got to talk to Miss MJ, Coach P's daughter, up-and-coming star, and Miss Tammy Porostovsky. Man, she's a great, great ambassador for this basketball program. All right, so 28-0. Terrence, give us some first half stats.
All right. The Bears had a total offense of 285 yards with 154 yards rushing by Cameron Coleman, 60 yards receiving by Devin Roberts, and 40 more by Coleman himself, 18 by Salas, and 13 by Alexander for a total of 130 yards receiving and 154 yards rushing. The Bears also had a spectacular defensive first half, shutting out the Pirates. Wash had a 6-tackle quarter and 2 additional tackles with a tackle for a loss for a total of 9 tackles in the first half. And Barr had 5 tackles. Hurst had 5 tackles, but the person that probably stood out the most was Matthews with 1 tackle assist, a interception for 6-yard return, an interception for 5-yard return, and an interception for 25 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, 3 interceptions in one half is huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's record setting.
3 interceptions in a season's really good. Let's just be honest. It's amazing.
And the stat that jumps off the page to me, and I could have missed these, but I don't think the Bears committed a penalty in the first half.
Ooh,
actually, you're right. I think all the penalties have been against Granbury.
I don't remember one either. All right, the Bears will kick off. So the Pirates will receive the ball first as they won the toss at the beginning of the game and deferred to the second half. So they're going to get it first. 28-0 is your score. And a quick update on Cameron's total yardage for the year.
Total for the year unofficially is 1721.
1721. So about 160 on the night. What am I doing? Some quick math there.
154.
154. All right. Here comes the kickoff left to right of the Bears kickoff as we look out of the booth. Fielded at the 18-yard line. And right up the gut goes number 17.
Ball.
The ball. The Bears got it. Bears have it at the 40-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, tackle was made by, I believe, number 40 for the Bears. Causing that fumble was number 40 for the Bears. Good job by Gavin Holst Mathis, the junior.
He also recovered the fumble.
All right. Fumble kickoff. And number 23. Man, he's doing it all tonight. All right, so the Bears will get it at the 41-yard line of the Pirates here to begin the third quarter. Handoff goes to Coleman, left side. Hit at the line of scrimmage, dropped right there.
Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage. Tried to get outside, but there was a great pursuit by the linebackers for the Pirates.
And y'all said that right, that Matthews recovered that fumble?
I thought it
was 35. I thought it was
Okay. I heard you wrong. Coleman, left side, handoff down the left sideline now, close to a first down as he steps out of bounds right at the marker. He's going to be about a yard short.
Wow, nice run by Cam to get outside.
So clarification, 35 caused the fumble, 40 recovered?
No, 40 caused the fumble, 35 recovered, and he handed it back to 40.
There we go. There we get it right there in a minute.
And then 40 immediately turned around and threw the ball away.
Third down and 2 for the Bears. 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Make that 2 tight ends in the game. Handoff, faked, rolling right, looking downfield. Riles hits Alexander out of the backfield, and he's going to have just enough of the first down inside the 30 to the 29.
Yeah, it's a good job by your Bear quarterback Riles. He had a choice of 3 receivers there. They were all 3 open. He took the safe bet and got the first down.
Scores from around the district. Richland up over Azle 45-14 at halftime. More coming up after this play as the Bears have the first down inside the 30 to 29. One man comes in motion. That's Salas. Riles rolling right, looking downfield, and that one falls incomplete. Of course, Brewer up 28-0 over Granbury here. And then keeping an eye on those games that are important to us tonight. Fort Worth, Arlington Heights up 38-7 over Pascal. So it does appear as though they're going to win that game, and they are going to be the district champs. And the Bears get the first place team in that district. The district, it's going to be 5A Division I, District 4. Quick toss, caught, left side, Coleman. As he split out wide that time, and he gains 2 or 3. Trying to just get him the ball in some space out there.
Yeah, and it was a good job by the defender to actually get off the block, but Coleman did get good yardage out of it.
All right, here's a quick play. Oh, fumble on the play. I think Riles just grabbed him as he was taking the snap and trying to roll right. Could not come away with it. But he did fall on his own fumble. But it's going to be 4th down and long all the way back to the 34.
Yeah, you're still in this situation where you can go, it's like 4-down territory.
Birdville down 35-7 to Denton at halftime. And that was another game of interest for the Bears. But Bears taking care of business here, so it doesn't really matter what Birdville does. All right, 4th down and about 14 to go. The Bears are going to go for it here into Pirate territory. Windman comes in motion, and we're going to get a timeout early here in the 3rd quarter by the Pirates.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good one because they were a little confused on defense. And it was very early, but they needed that.
Aledo beat Denton Broncos 77-0 last night. And Richland up over Azle 45-14. Mentioned that earlier. And Denton ran up 35-7 over Birdville. That's your scores from around the district. And so everything continues to go as we expect it here tonight. The Bears will have a playoff game next week against the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets.
Looks like it's going that way.
Yep. But we will have that official word for you either later tonight or in the next day or so. 4th down play, Riles trying to set something up, gets the ball to Midler as he tries to run a little tight end screen, and he is going to be gain tackle up near the 30-yard line, well short of the 1st down. Actually only gains about a yard, and so the Pirates will take over right there.
Why not?
That was the old days. He was loving that, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. All right, so the Pirates will take over. After the 4th down, failed to convert, and they'll have the ball at the 32-yard line, their own 32. They did receive the opening kickoff, but they fumbled it, and the Bears recovered, not able to do anything with it. However, it still is down on the Pirates' end of the field. They'll line up trips right, 1 left. Reeves, your QB, in the gun. One man comes in motion, handoff up the middle, bouncing to the outside, and a nice little gain for Granbury up past the 40-yard line. That's going to be Roberts, the tailback.
Tackle made by number 21, Reed, for the Bears.
And really tonight for Granbury, I mean, it has been the quarterback Reeves, the tailback Rogers, or Jack Daly, the tight end. That's pretty much been a 3-man offense for the Pirates. 2nd down and 1. One man goes in motion. They hand it to Roberts, and then he goes with a little option toss. And then a halfback pass is a floater, and it's going to be intercepted on the far side. The Bears have their 4th interception of the night.
Nice job by the defensive back to just play that everywhere, the whole way down.
And that's Kerrigan on that one.
Yeah, big number 12 on that, a senior. I guess they thought he was going to bite on that. He never bit on that fake.
So it was a little toss, sweep, option toss after that, and then a forward pass from the I don't know if that was the receiver or the tailback that was back there, but it was a floater. I mean, it was a quacking duck, and the Bears came away with it.
That was what we call an ill-advised pass.
Yes, absolutely. Bears line up quickly. Riles gets it over to Roberts. Roberts cuts to the defense, spins forward, stays on his feet, and then he's driven forward, maybe enough for the 1st down, and he gets it. 10 yards, 1st down Bears.
Nice job by Roberts to get that yardage.
Roberts is at 663 yards receiving for the season.
He has had a nice season for sure. Bears now with trips left, one right. Quick toss, Coleman hit the backfield, nowhere to go. That was a nice open field tackle over on that side.
Yeah, that was the linebacker that came in to make that tackle.
That's hard to do. That was Cruz Sherrill. We've called his name a couple of times tonight. And looks like he's the free safety back there.
Oh, I'm sorry, the free safety number 8.
Yeah, man, he came up.
He's a big boy.
He may kind of be the spy tonight for Coleman when he comes out of the backfield on those routes or those tosses. 3 receivers now for the Bears on 2nd down and 10. Riles in the gun. Snap is high but handled. Handoff goes to Cam. And he gets up near the original line of scrimmage, but actually a couple yards short of that. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 12 coming up. Ball right at midfield.
3 yards on the carry.
So a big 3rd down and 12 play here coming up. The Bears with the 4-score lead. They went for it on 4th down on their last possession. We'll see if they do it again if they don't pick this up. But they may want to pin the Pirates back deep as they have struggled back deep in their own territory tonight.
This defense has been stingy.
Yeah, really stingy. Not giving up any points and intercepting the ball 4 times. Snap is high but handled. Riles rolls right, looking downfield, squares, throws, has a man caught. Roberts gets away from 2 tacklers, bounces to the outside. He's got blockers, cuts back to the inside, and he is going to weave his way through the defense and score a touchdown.
Nice job by number 10. Hey, nice job by Riles, the quarterback, to get outside, plant his feet, and get a dime right inside the breadbasket of Roberts.
Was that 48 or?
They were right on the 50, so it's a 50-yarder.
yards.
Yep. That one was easy when you're right on the 50-yard line. I don't even have to take off my shoes to count that one, Terrence.
The sticks are confusing based on where the yard marker was. I thought it was 2 yards further down the field, so that's why
I got you.
Confused.
I got you. All right, here comes the point after attempt. Bears trying to go up 35. And the kick is low and hits the bottom crossbar and falls good.
There's a penalty and another penalty and a third penalty.
Got some extracurricular activities.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, the coach is calling the lineman over here.
All right, we'll check the flags on that. You know, the Pirates jumped offside on 2 different point after attempts, maybe 3. They only threw a flag on one of them as the Bears kicked them up and through. So that shouldn't have mattered, but on the one they did throw, the Bears declined it. All right, so that'll be a penalty against the Bears.
First penalty.
Unnecessary roughness, little extracurricular activity, and that's going to back them up 15 yards. So they'll be kicking off from their own 25 instead of their 40.
Are you thinking of the movie, Terrence? I don't know. I was just thinking that when you put those words together, I just go right to the movie. But it was necessary roughness.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was because they scored again. They call it unnecessary roughness.
Well, stranger things have happened. Necessary roughness. Was that like a 70s movie?
Yeah.
No, it was in the 90s.
It was in the 90s, I think.
What?
It was later in the 70s.
That was Scott
for sure.
Bakula.
Hey,
he was the quarterback at Texas State, which was North Texas. Is where they filmed it.
I'm thinking of North Dallas 40.
Do you know?
North Dallas 40 from the 70s?
Hey, that you had a Brewer Bear that was the quarterback for the opposite team.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, Greg Morse.
Here comes the line drive kickoff, fielded at the 25-yard line by the Pirates. Wash in there gets a hand on him, but he breaks away. And then is able to make his way all up about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, a tackle made by, I believe, 23 for the Bears. That's going to be Matthews.
So Greg Morris was the quarterback for the opposing team.
Yes.
In necessary roughness.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yes, as a Brewer Bear.
I feel like you guys have told me that before, but I forgot about that. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, I was thinking of North Dallas 40 back in the 70s, and I don't remember who was in that one. But Randall Tex Cobb or somebody like that, one of those old boxers, seems like was a player. All right, here come the Pirates. First down. Handoff inside, bouncing to the outside, literally bouncing the outside, nowhere to go, and then slung down for a big loss. They'll give him forward progress to the 41, but it's still about a 3-yard loss.
Let's see who that tackle was made by. Number.
Is that 21 or 27?
I actually thought that was.
I thought it was Kerrigan over
Yeah,
on the far
I thought it was
side.
12 myself. 12, and Walsh was in there as well.
Yeah, he was literally bouncing off of his own players, trying to find a seam to break through the line of scrimmage. Just couldn't do it. And after pinballing off with a couple of different players, gets to the outside and they push him out. 2nd down and about 13 to go here. 3 wide receivers. Handoff up the middle again. A little bit of room, but the Bears hit him quickly. And he gets up to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, a tackle made by number 27 for the Bears, Blake, the sophomore.
All right, so exciting night here for the Bears is they have that opportunity and they're taking care of business to clinch a playoff spot tonight. And it does appear as though that's going to be against the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets next week. We'll have all the information coming up soon. But Bears looking to just finish this one out and then try to go take care of business next week. Quick toss down the field, falls incomplete short. Had a man, he was aiming for number 12 over there, Christopher Skinner. First time he's targeted him tonight, did Reeves, but it falls incomplete and it's 4th down.
And they chipped Walsh that time.
Yeah.
Walsh.
Well,
What's a good thing they did?
Yeah, I was going to say they better start doing that more often.
He was coming around left end pretty quick and was about to get in the quarterback's grill for sure.
Yeah, they chipped them with the running back floating out to that side.
All right, the Bears will be receiving the punt here.
That's Reed back for the Bears.
He's standing about the 20-yard line. It's going to be short, and it's going to take a really good Pirate bounce. The Bears will just let this one trickle down, and they will down it around the 9-yard line. All right, 5:14 to go in the third. The Bears will take over at their own 9.
They couldn't just place it at the 10.
You know what we haven't talked about is
this might
Nanner pudding.
This might be the.
We didn't get any pudding from banana pudding.
Yeah, we didn't get to go on the road to Granbury.
And you never got your.
The Nanner pudding wasn't there last year because whoever makes that had retired.
Yeah.
But they promised that we were going to get some and didn't.
Didn't see
and
it.
we didn't get it. And
Looks
so
like the Bears
I'm a little
have
hurt by that.
Swapped out quite a few players.
Bears going with some backups. Jewel Sanders in the game at QB. Handoff left side. Gain of maybe a half a yard.
I believe that was Nash, 20 on the carry for the Bears.
I do believe that you are right.
Looks like it's a gain of 1.
Yeah, he got about a half a yard on that. He gets up to almost the 10-yard line. Jewel Sanders checking in the game. You still have Jones in there on as at receiver. Several of the linemen still in the game, but we have had some subs come in. We'll try to mention who they are here in a minute. Handoff up the middle once again. And a gain of about 2 on that one. Nash with the carry.
Yeah, they gave him a pretty good spot up the field there.
Jones and Salas are the 2 wide receivers in the game. And then
hey, Jules is liking this. He's not afraid to throw it.
Number 38 checked in as a tight end, but we do not have 38 on our roster. And so we apologize for that. One of the younger players getting an opportunity to play here, is what I'm assuming. 3rd down, and, yeah, he actually got about 5 on that. So 3rd and a long 5 here. Handoff goes to Nash again. Left side, got a little bit of room. He's going to get the 1st down past the 20-yard line up to the 22. Nice carry this time as he picks up a 1st down for the Bears.
Nice job by number 20 for the Bears. That's going to be Nash, the senior.
8 yards on the carry.
Yeah, and as it is senior night, we're going to try to recognize all these seniors that are on the team this year and just thank them for all that they have done. A lot of them we've called their name quite a bit over the last few years. Some we have not, but they've been integral parts of the team nonetheless. 1st down up to the 22. 2 receivers, 1 H-back, 1 tight end. Handoff, Nash. Left side, fall on the blockers over there. And he's going to just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 38 on the roster is Carson Miller.
Okay.
Junior tight end.
Very good. Thank you.
Carson Miller.
So that was an addition that we did not get on our printed roster, so apologize for that. And, yeah, he's right there. Carson Miller, good job. So he checks into the game, and I think he actually was in there earlier as well. All right, 2nd down and 10. Same formation for the Bears. Hand off Nash once again. Nowhere to go this time, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss back to the 19. So it's going to be 3rd and long coming up. See if they turn the the juju loose here and let him throw the ball.
Let the juju fly.
3rd and long coming up. Sanders getting them set. Nash in the backfield. Salas and Jones line up together over on the right side. Quick toss. Caught. Jones. And he's going to, that might have been a horse.
That should be a flag.
Yeah, somebody grabbed his jersey from the back, and they did, or his
actually
shoulder.
Grabbed his helmet.
And grabbed his shoulder pads,
yeah.
But no horse collar call on that one. They've got a better view of it than us, so I assume that it wasn't a full grab, but it looked like it from up here. Nevertheless, it's going to be 4th and about 11 to go. Bears forced to punt. Deep man for the Pirates, number 2, be standing at about about the 50-yard line. Bryson Hager.
It's going to be Matthew Aguilar punting for the Bears.
Aguilar with the kick, gets it away. High spiral kick. Fair catch called for, and then fumbled, and he falls on it. Oh, and then a shove in the back. Again, it should have been a penalty, but no flag called. Completely uncalled for after the play was over. And the coach is down there hollering at the officials, pointing at it. But
that's something that you need to call because somebody can get hurt.
Not only that, but at the end of the game, you don't want to see those kind of things get out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so the punt was fumbled, but it was recovered by the
was there a penalty?
By the Pirates. Now, wherever it's fumbled from, it goes back to there as long as you recover it.
Yeah, so, fair catch, punt, you can't move any direction.
Yeah, we learned that a few weeks
ago.
Oh,
he's just holding the ball, I think. What's going on here?
But we also are going to have a penalty here, it looks like. Unless – actually, the punt teams are coming back out.
Inadvertent whistle.
Inadvertent whistle, is that what he said?
That's what he said.
Okay, so we're going to re-kick it. So the old do-over.
Oh, we're going to have the do-over.
Anytime a play goes bad for a team that my wife likes, she always says, "Oh, give them a do-over, give them a do-over." And I'm like, they don't do that in football. But you know what? Sometimes
Tonight
they do.
They did.
Sometimes they do.
That was for you, Karen Foster.
That was. All right, here comes the re-kick. This time it's low but fielded and then partially blocked, I do believe. It takes a decent Bears bounce as it hits at their own 40 and trickles forward to their own 45.
And I don't think that was blocked. That should have been running into the kicker. I don't think they got the ball at all.
I agree. They didn't touch it.
Well, it came out of there weird then for sure.
It traveled pretty
I think he had to. He
had to squib kick it.
All right.
It was down by Hicks, number 32 for the Bears.
Aguilar usually gets that up in the air, and because it was kind of low and wobbly, I thought maybe somebody got a hand on it. But regardless, ball be at the 45-yard line for the Pirates into Bear territory.
Best field position? Second best field position.
Yeah, I'll get you caught up on that here in just a second. 1:14 to go here in the third. Handoff up the middle, nowhere to go, bouncing off a few players once again, and then slung down. Gain of 2.
Yeah, great tackle by number 17. That's going to be Kingston Hurst for the Bears.
And, yes, that is the best starting field position of the night for the Pirates at the Bears' 34-yard line. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Pirates. Closing in on the end of the third quarter. Just about 40 ticks left to go by the time we snap the ball. 3 wide receivers in the game for them. Handoff up the middle. Bouncing around. Roberts, nowhere to go. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. A little bit of confusion there because there was a tight end in the game on this side, And at one point, there was a receiver up on the line, and you can't have a tight end and a receiver on the line on the same side, if I'm correct. Has to be at least one person on the line covering up the tackle, whether it's a tight end or a receiver. But they had two. And so quarterback doing a good job of getting them set before they snapped that ball, as there was a little bit of confusion. Nevertheless, third down coming up, and that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Hey, before we go, last tackle made by 32, Jatali Hicks.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
Attention high school football fans, don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships December 17th through the 20th at AT&T Stadium in Austin, Texas, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in the hopes of being named champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. Again, that's uiltexas.org/football.
And for those that hate on the dancing bear there, sorry.
I love the dancing
We
bear.
have to play that,
love us some
especially we're
dancing
going to
bear.
the playoffs. UIL might be paying attention now.
They might.
I have to do that.
So my bad. While ago, I said the ball's on the 34-yard line. Actually, on the 44-yard line. And so I'll blame that on having to scroll through the roster online to get names. But really, I just messed up. All right, third down and about 8 to go. Bears trying to get a stop here. Reeves in the gun for the Pirates. 3-step drop out of the pocket, firing downfield, has a man, overshoots him, and that was almost the 5th pick of the night, as Kerrigan got a hand on that one as well.
Yeah, that was close. Kerrigan wanted that. He had some running room out there.
He kind of batted it up in the air, but instead of coming back to him, it flew off to the right. That ball was grossly underthrown, though, so 4th and 8 coming up. I won't say grossly underthrown, but it was underthrown quite a bit.
Yeah, Pirates going for it, which they should.
Hey, they got 4 wide receivers on the left side. I wonder if they're going to run a wide receiver screen.
You wonder?
This quarterback is staring him down. Quick toss. It is caught. Bears are there and sniff him out, sling him down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Tackle for a loss.
Tackle made. Tackle made by number 23. Having him a fabulous night. That's Joshua Matthews.
So they'll turn it over on downs. Everybody in the stadium knew what was coming on that one. And they got to learn how to disguise that a little better, or at least not have the quarterback stare down the receiver, which kind of gives it away.
They had an uncovered receiver on this side, actually.
I'm running out of space for key plays for Matthews.
Well, he's having him a great night, isn't he?
He's had a career tonight. I mean, a career. How many great cornerbacks through the years have we seen not get 3 interceptions in their career?
And
You got him in a half.
And a touchdown on one.
All right, ball at the 45-yard line of the Bears as they begin this 10th possession of the night,
Hey,
up 34-0.
And tell you what, he stepped in because he's stepping in for Riandre Cox, who's not playing tonight. And he's doing a great job.
Riandre's like, dang it should have been out there. All right, here's a carry off the left side by Nash. He's tackled down for about a 2-yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 coming up. 11:27 to go here in the game. Bears up, as we said, 34-0. This one well in hand. They're going to clinch a playoff spot tonight. And we'll keep our eyes on those scores that matter to see who they may be facing off against next week. Handoff. Nash cuts it back inside, bounces to the outside, slung down near midfield. It's going to be a gain of about 7.
That's a nice job by number 20 for the Bears on that run. Tackled by number 34 for the Pirates.
And Nash needed that. He's given back all his yards. Now back up to 14.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5, ball right at midfield. Two wide receivers. One tight end, one H-back, one tailback for Sanders as he hands the ball off to Nash. Tried to get it around left side, but nothing doing. He's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 4, and it's going to be 4th and long, punt team coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be an opportunity for the Bears to try and pin them back pretty far.
Not taking any chances.
Work on this execution as well.
The other team that the Bears might have possibly faced in the first round was Saginaw, but they're losing 13-3 at halftime.
You got a player down for the Pirates.
That was one of those teams that was in a 3-way tie with District 4.
Who is Saginaw playing tonight?
Chisholm Trail. So another Saginaw team.
Ooh, that's
So that's a little bit of an upset out there.
Friendly fire.
Yeah. And then Arlington Heights still up 38-7. That score showing still at the half.
Eagle Mountain, Saginaw.
Yep.
Home of is it Boswell? Chisholm Trail, Saginaw.
I don't know, but whose phone was that?
Probably Fern's.
Didn't round up 35-7
got
over,
it on silent
over Birdville.
and volume down. And
most definitely it was Fern's.
Most definitely you didn't have it on silent. That was way too loud.
Hit this right here. Put it on focus.
Show him how to use that phone.
Put it on focus and then say reduced. There you go.
We need to do a tutorial here for all of our listeners. All right, here comes the punt finally. Gets off a really nice punt, does Aguilar. Hits it about the 27. Takes a great bounce. It's going to trickle all the way down inside the 10-yard line to the 9.
Nice job by the Aguilar, the punter for the Bears,
That
number
one
36.
Bounced almost 20 yards.
Good thing about the Brewer kicking team is that we will have, not only will we have Aguilar back, who's a junior, the punter, but we also have 35 Romero Aguilar, the kicker, the field goal kicker, back as well.
That's good.
I like this stage of the game where, we're getting some young players out there as well. Not that we aren't already, got a lot of young players out there in starting roles, but getting those young players out there and executing some of those extra kicks, which might be helpful in the playoffs.
That pass was dropped right at the first down marker. Would have been a first down. That was dropped by number 7 for Granbury. That's Connor Vanquil. The Pirates go from their best starting field position of the night on the Bears 44 to the worst at their own 9 on this possession after the really good punt from Aguilar. And it will be nice to have them back for sure.
Pass breakup last play here was by number 12, Kerrigan.
Yeah, we're going to give Kerrigan a PBU on that one.
Yeah, he was right there. Second down, handoff up the middle. A little bit of running room, spins, runs into the referee, dances forward, picks up the first down to the 21. That's going to be Rogers on the carry. Rogers, excuse me.
Host of Bears on that tackle, but we'll give that to 25, and that's going to be Shane Jenkins Jr. on that tackle.
9:27 and counting. Want to give some shout-outs to seniors that are on this team. Of course, we've called these two names a lot, Jordan Houston and Tristan Alexander. Man, they've had really nice careers here at Brewer. Here comes the Pirates' first down play from deep in their own territory. Slant caught by number 12, going to be another first down up to the 35. Riande Dre Cox, we mentioned him earlier, is not playing tonight, number 7, but he's a senior, as well as Malachi Barr and Jaden Kerrigan, number 11, number 12. We've called their names quite a bit tonight.
Last tackle made by number 21, Reed, for the Bears.
Also, we've got Gabriel Morgan, number 15, as well as Contravius Nash, who's been out there in the last couple of series, and Caleb Walker, along with Shane Jenkins Jr., whose name we've also called several times. First down for the Pirates, ball at the 34-yard line. Handoff fake, going deep downfield, and boy, if Jordan had turned around, Jamie Jordan, he might have intercepted that one. That pass was underthrown as well.
Yeah, it's a good job by number 4. I wish he'd have got around a little quicker on that one.
Flag on the play. It does appear that it will be against the Pirates. I think it's going to be a legal man downfield.
So, some of the families that volunteer in the community for the Brewer football Bears. Give a shout out to Brian Hankins, who always makes sure the Brewer Bears look good in the program and also put the BBN in the program for us. And then the Walker family, who were president and had contributions in the Booster Club. So thank you all for what you do for the community and for the Bears.
Absolutely.
So as a holding penalty against the Bears.
Face mask.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought he said holding, and they marked off 15 yards. So thank you for that clarification, John. Thought that was going to be an illegal man downfield because that's the indication that I saw from one of the officials, but I guess he was just making another gesture that looked like that. Quick toss, left side, caught, number 5, and forced out of bounds close to the first down. That's going to be Miller Shinawark with the catch.
Tackle made by number 12, Kerrigan for the Bears.
And we have a penalty on the play.
All right, while they're sorting that out, also Brady Midler, number 54, a senior for the Bears, as well as Jackson Cruz Walker, Mauricio Gonzalez, Jake Hankins, and Ricardo Aguilar III, and Mr. Colton Plemons. Another face mask against the Bears. Somebody is getting a little face mask grab happy down there.
Yeah.
30 yards of penalties.
It looks like Coach is hollering at number 31, Daniel Zaragoza, the junior for the Bears.
All right, well.
We're not sure that's who he was hollering at.
Not sure. They just jerked him out of the game and put Sparkman back in. So get in there.
All right. So that's going to move the ball all the way inside of the 30 to the 28. First down for the Pirates, 7:49 and counting. 34-0 is your score. Bears defensively here would love to get a stop and preserve the shutout. I know that. But they've given up 30 yards of offense in the last 3 plays on penalties.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we have had interceptions right here before.
Yes, we have.
And we're due.
One man comes in motion, handoff fake. Faked at the middle. Little tight end screen, but he's got nowhere to go.
Wow, great job by number 25, Jenkins Jr. on that tackle, assisted by 21, Braylon Reed for the Bears.
That was big Jack Daly with the catch, but nowhere to go.
That's a big boy, but, hey, Jenkins was moving him back.
And every tackle he has made tonight has been with energy, grit, and determination.
Yes.
Because championships are won today.
Yeah, there you go.
Just throwing all those
That's right.
front acrostics and acronyms. 6:56 and counting. Second down and 10. Ball still the 28-yard line. No gain on that one. Handoff, faked, quick slant, caught inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Pirates to the 13.
Tackle made by 21, Reed for the Bears, as well as 12, Kerrigan for the Bears.
More feet in the air.
Yeah, and I believe that was caught by Christopher Skinner, number 12, if I saw that correctly.
I believe you're right.
Granbury is driving down the field trying to get in that end zone and get that goose egg off the board.
Most definitely. Bears trying to stop them, though. 3 wide receivers in the game. Reeves in the gun, in the pocket, firing into the end zone. And this is going to be almost picked off and then dropped. And also a flag comes in. We'll see if there was some pushing there or some holding.
Yeah, looks like they're going to call a holding.
Kerrigan almost came away with that when he dropped it. And there was a little bit of contact as they went into the end zone.
I didn't see it, but they called it, so.
Holding on the defense. And so it was thrown in the end zone at Kerrigan, but if anything, maybe a little illegal contact or pass interference. I didn't see any holding, but they saw something we didn't see.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, half the distance to the go, moves the ball to the 7-yard line, maybe the 8, 7.5, we'll call it.
That was a great hold by Kerrigan because it prevented the touchdown.
Yeah.
Handoff up the middle. And flipped over end is number 45, the ball carrier. And he's tackled down at about the 3.
Yeah, he was tackled by Joshua Matthews, number 23, having a heck of a game tonight.
Actually, that was number 21, Reed.
Was that 21?
Chase Cantrell with the carry on that one.
Count that up to, 45 yards in penalties?
Second and goal at the 3 for the Pirates. Handoff goes to 45 again. Hit from behind
nice
and
tackle.
From the front as he got it from both sides on that one is dropped down at about the 1.
That's Jenkins again, 25 for the Bears.
Yeah, he came around on the backside and then
nice job by Jenkins.
One of the linemen hit him head on over there. Looks like that might have been Dorber that hit him. All right, third and go from the 1.
Can you bring him down here?
Handoff inside tackled right at the goal line, but I do think he got in. We're going to check it, and it is going to be a touchdown for the Pirates. So Pirates able to get on the board here late in the fourth. Do have a player for the Bears shaken up. Looks like that might be Jamie Jordan down there. We'll check that here in just a second. Yeah, it is number 4. So the Pirates get on the board, 34-6, just inside 5 to go here.
Wonder if they'll go for 2 here.
I don't think so.
No. Nope. They thought about it.
Down by 28. I think I'm just kicking the extra point.
Yeah. They got the goose egg out. That's what they care about.
Yeah. And listen, for the Granbury Pirates, for a lot of these young men, this will be the last football game they ever play.
That's right.
The last organized game. And that's the thing about seniors. It's some of these guys have been playing football since, before they could put a sentence together, at a very young age.
Yep.
And so it's an emotional night out here. Everybody's playing hard. Here come the Pirates with the extra point attempt. Snap is a little low, but handle. Kick is up, and it just gets through on that left side, and it's going to be 34-7.
All right.
Trickled over the goalpost.
It did. It just barely got there. 34-7 is your score. 4:59 left in the game. All right. Big night here for the Bears. Walk away with the victory. And listen, they're going to finish out this regular season at 7-3 overall.
I tell you, that's
5-3 in district in what is the toughest district in all of 5A Division I. And it's one of the toughest divisions in all the state when you think about the high-powered offenses and perennial state contenders that are in this district.
Yeah.
And champions.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's – it's no joke when you're in a district with Aledo and Denton Ryan. I mean, these two teams compete for state championships every single year. And when you're in a district with teams like that, man, it's tough. It really is.
Hey, put it in perspective. You have 3 teams in this district in the top 10 and 2 in the top 5. That's tough.
And on top of that, there's rivalries in this district that that Azle and Brewer rival every year is subject to be a tough game.
Absolutely. You can throw out the records, everything, when Azle and the Bears play, when the Hornets and the Bears play for sure. All right, short kick on the left side. We fielded at the 30-yard line. Be returned by Reed. He's got some room down the left side. Only one man can catch him, but he does at the 45. Well, Reed just almost broke that one.
Boy, he was wanting that. Great field position for the Bears, too.
They will start this one in Granbury territory. 4:53 to go. They're going to mark him down at the 40.
18 yards on the return.
Is that where they're going to mark him down? No, they're going to mark him down at the 47. I thought I saw him carrying the ball over the 40. I thought that was a very generous spot.
I did too. Excellent.
But he stepped out of bounds at the 47. But it is in Granbury territory. And that's where the Bears will start this one. Just trying to chew up as much clock as possible here on this one. Joel Sanders, Juju as he's called, in the game at QB. Nash at tailback. 2 tight ends in the game, 2 wide receivers. It's Jones and Salas. And a handoff up the middle. No room for Nash on that one as he's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, he's tackled by a big number 95 right in the middle for Granbury Pirates.
It's tough sledding out there for Nash.
Yeah, it is. Got a backup line in there. But probably the starter still out there for Granbury.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what we got going on.
Nevertheless, good experience for everybody. 2nd down and 11 coming up. Bears letting as much clock tick down as they can. Inside 10 on the play clock. Sanders in no hurry. Now he gets them set. Handoff Nash. Tries to bounce to the outside, but he's going to be gain tackled right near midfield, and he's going to lose another couple of yards, and it'll be 3rd and about 13 to go.
Looks like they probably going to let that clock roll down as much as possible. Run it again and punt the ball.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Let every bit of that 40 seconds that they can trickle down. And so 3rd and about 13 coming up. Sanders out there. Last time we wondered if they might turn the juju loose, but they did not.
Let the juice fly.
Snap is high, but handled. He is going to throw it deep. He's got a man. It's caught. It's Salas down to the 20-yard line.
Hey,
what a beautiful
great
pass.
Yeah.
Oh, what a touch he had on that. Jewel Sanders. Wow.
Nice job on that pass.
So he was all the way back to the 48. Ball down to the
29 yards.
29 yards.
He was actually at the 50 because of the loss.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so here we go.
Nice job.
Lining up, first down at the 21. Sanders got him cooking. Inside 3. Nash, handoff, hit in the backfield quick. He's going to lose about 5 on that one.
Boy, I tell you, they read that quick.
Yeah, they did. The defensive line is kind of feasting out
yeah,
there.
they're
right
just
now.
kind of like, they know what's happening. Let's just go upfield.
But you know what? When Sanders can drop a dime like that,
they better be honest.
It doesn't matter.
Poor Nash. All the yards he's gained, he's down to 1 yard forward.
Yeah.
1 positive yard.
It's tough to be sitting there in situations like this where your job is to just hold on to the ball and chew
Milk
up
the
clock.
clock, yeah.
It's tough. All right, 2nd down. 16 to go. Handoff. No one was there. Sanders going to take off and run. He turned around to hand off left. Nash went right. And Sanders.
Nash said, surprise.
Yeah,
Nash was like, you're not taking my yard.
I'm done with that.
Sanders had to take the loss on that one. He gets up a little shaken up, but I think he's okay. Took a pretty good pop there at the end of that one. So it's going to be another loss, and it's going to be 3rd and about 18 coming up.
I believe that was Granbury that called a timeout.
All right, yeah, timeout on the field coming up.
Hey, you know what? I did want to point out, since we got a moment here, there's no spider webs or anything floating through the screen today.
And that's always good.
There's a million
That's
bugs
always
out there,
good.
but no spider webs.
And I thought the wind would be a little more windy.
Hey, and for
It
it to
hadn't
be
had anything.
For it to be Halloween when them spider webs came around, it was creepy.
So did you guys do anything for Halloween? Did you go take anybody around
You know
to
what?
gather candy or anything fun like that?
Me and Landon went out and we did the Live Oak Creek Estates where Brother Frank lives, and we stole as much candy as we could from his house because he left the bucket out. So, yeah, we did good.
Bears spread it out. We'll get you in after this one. Sanders going to throw again out of the pocket. Plenty of time firing into coverage.
Throw the flag on that.
Man, he was aiming for, looks like 38 out there, who we talked about earlier, and he was tackled before the ball got there.
I think we're going to have us a personal foul against Granbury on that.
That was Carson Miller.
He didn't like number 33 discussing that.
So I have a Halloween update. I had a great my first trick-or-treater this year. Little kid and his younger brother walks up. They're in Power Rangers, red Power Ranger, yellow Power Ranger. He says, "Trick or treat." And I said, "Trick or treat." I gave him some candy. He said, "Thank you." I said, "You're welcome." And he said, "Jesus loves you." Kid's probably about 4.
Yeah, awesome.
Maybe.
That's good.
Made my Halloween.
Got to train them young, man. Got to train them young. That's good.
And I said, "Jesus loves you as well." And everything after that was great. Kids were taking one piece of candy. Great experience.
All right, so 2-minute timeout, and it was a penalty against the Pirates. Moves the ball all the way inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from there. And I got to take my granddaughter out. The kiddos came in from Oklahoma and brought the oldest granddaughter down and got to go trick or treating with her. And the youngest granddaughter, she's not yet to the candy eating stage, but it won't be long.
Yeah, it won't be long.
However, the granddaughter that was here, Miss Timry, she only likes certain candy, which is good because the candy she doesn't like is kind of the candy I like. So I got to eat lots of good candy. And that's always good for Halloween when you can kind of raid that Halloween bucket.
The grandpa tax.
That's exactly right. All right. Bears out of the 2-minute timeout. Line up, first and goal from the 7. Sanders and Nash back there.
So what was the call? It was a pass interference that they had a personal foul?
Yeah. And I think the Bears took the personal foul, moved it up to the 7. Either way, it was going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
And it looks like we may be in a little victory formation here, and we are. Sanders takes a knee and had Nash kind of about 7-8 yards behind him for protection, just to make sure nothing bad happened. And so that'll back him up a little bit. Bears will let the clock tick down here. Granbury does have one timeout, but I can't imagine them taking it here. Bears have all 3 of theirs, 137 and counting. And so as the Bears get lined up ready to just take another knee, what's your impressions of this season, guys? I'd just like to hear from y'all. I mean, I'm very impressed with the 7-3 overall record.
Absolutely. I'm impressed with the way these kids have adapted to the new coaching staff. It's the first year coaching staff for Coach Amron. And they've bought in, and it's shown.
Looks like.
And not only that, but they've got the Gatorade bucket. Looks like they're going to dump it on the coaches
I don't think
here
Coach
in a
realizes what's about to happen.
No, they don't. And that's the way you want it. You want to sneak up on them. But the Bear in the first year, that's huge. It really is, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in the state had them predicted to finish high in the district.
And there goes the dumping of the bucket, the water bucket, and the Bears take another knee. And we'll check the game clock versus the play clock, and that's going to do it. Bears wrap up this game and wrap up the season. 7-3 overall, 5-3 in district. Win this one as a final 34-7.
I tell you what, Amron is ecstatic. He's having a great night tonight, and the kids are just loving it.
Yeah, it was a fun game, fun season, and just took care of business, All right, as they are shaking hands, and this one is wrapping up down on the field. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back to wrap this one up here on the Brewer Bear Network. One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities to help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have 2 very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, 2 of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services. In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks Frio Hydration.
34-7 is your final. Terrence, take it away on those stats.
All right. The Bears, let me compose myself here a little bit. It's kind of emotional to watch these kids achieve their success and the goals that they set out for this year. We're going to start off with the Bears on offense. The Bears had 158 yards rushing. 157 of those were by Cameron Coleman, breaking the single-season rushing record. He has officially 1,724 yards, unofficially. Excuse me. And then on the passing side of the ball, the Bears had 223 yards passing tonight, 87 yards receiving by Cam Coleman, and 70 receiving by Roberts. Jones had another 31, and Salas had 18. And we'll round it out with Alexander, who had 16 yards. All of the Bears receivers double-digit receptions tonight. They caught some balls, which was very good for them, and they ended up with a total offense of 381 yards. On the defensive side of the ball, there's a lot of guys that we talked about all year long, and those guys all stepped up and had big nights tonight. But I think tonight I want to talk about number 23, Mathis. He changed the game, and he changed the game early with his first interception for 6 yards and return for 6 yards, second interception and return for 5 yards. His third interception, he returned 25 yards to pay dirt and got a touchdown. And then after that, he got a tackle for a loss. And then later in the game, he got an assist tackle, and he got a yet another tackle, total solo tackle. That young man was really, really on fire tonight and was like not going to leave it in anybody else's hands, right? He says it stops with me on defense. And his brothers up front, Wash, Kerrigan had an interception and a PBU. Mathis calls the fumble. Harris Jr. tackle for a loss. Plemons assist all over the board. Jenkins Jr. on fire tonight. All of his tackles was with salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Just a tremendous game that the Bears put together.
Houston had him a good stop early in the game.
Absolutely. So the Bears take care of business. Second half or fourth quarter, they had a few sloppy penalties. They had 4 penalties in the second half on the defense, but only 1 penalty on the offense the entire game. And so that's a recipe for good success, because those penalties were well after the game was decided, and you got these young players in there getting that experience and prepping for later in the season if their number gets called again in the playoffs, or prepping for next season.
Yeah. Key stat for me tonight was 10 straight stops by the defense.
Yes.
They didn't score the Pirates until that last possession, and that was when a lot of backups were in there. And then the 4 INTs mixed in on those 10 straight stops. And so it's going to be interesting to see them in the next phase of this season. We're moving to the playoffs, and they're going to face off against a good Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets team, a team that won their district, and or when that game's over tonight, they will be the district champs. They're going to be on a high. But the Bears are as well. But I like the fact that the Bears, they had to get seven wins, to get in. They had to get it.
Right.
It turns out they could have made it with 6, but really you go into this one saying, we need to get a win tonight. And then those 3 losses coming against, some high-powered teams that in that state championship bracket, those are 3 of the best teams in that bracket. If they eliminate each other, they're all 3, state contenders for sure. So it's going to bode well for them going forward. Well, hopefully can extend this season for a few weeks.
That's right. And since it's the last game, I want to of the regular season, I want to talk about also. I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the receiving leader this year, which was Devin Roberts with 633 yards unofficially. And Riles, 1,301 yards passing this year. That is a nice number for the quarterback starting his first year here at Brewer and setting the tone. High expectations going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And Arlington Heights up 45-7 over Pascal, and Saginaw also losing as well. So it does appear as though it's going to be Heights in the first round. And you're right. You think about those are the 3 key players for the Bears offensively this year: Cam Coleman, Colton Riles, and Devin Roberts. But along with that, you think about Tristan Alexander, being in there, number 2. He didn't get a ton of carries, but he opened up a lot of lanes for Coleman. He was in there doing the dirty work along with that offensive lineman. That offensive line that was up front. Salas and Jones look really good. They were great complementary receivers. I think they've got great careers ahead of them.
Definitely. Second half of the season, they turned it on. Those two guys really balanced out the passing attack, and I think that benefits the Bears where you have 3 receivers that could be threats.
Yeah.
That's something, that a lot of teams won't be able to handle.
Yeah, I tell you what, we got to mention too, the Bears coming in, they weren't sure about their offensive line. They had 2 seniors, Hankins and Midler, that they knew were going to be, they're going to be solid. But you had Moody, the junior, who was the best improved early in the season, Coach told us, and then you had a sophomore and a freshman on that line who proved their worth as young as they are. They did a great job this year, so we really got to hand it to that line for doing as good as they did. I mean, you got a record-setting rusher, and that don't come without a blocking. So
No.
And we've watched also Sparkman, who's changed numbers, changed position, and has done just about everything you could ask except for throw a pass this year.
Yeah, and I bet he could.
And I bet he could. I'd love to see a swing pass to him out of the backfield, let him, get some rumbling. But he's played, so he's played in the backfield, played some kick return, defense, offense, you name it. And we love those kids because he's a workhorse. He gets out there, does what he needs to do for his team, puts them on his back. Sometimes he gets the defenders, he puts them on his back too, and drags them up and down the field.
Tell you what I do like, and I know you guys are going to agree with me on this. It's good to see those kids that you've seen that were knee-high grow up in this community, in this program, and have success.
Yeah, that is true. Cam Coleman's been around here forever. Coached against him in youth association basketball way back in the day.
His dad, Fred, is great.
And Fred, and so just been around forever. So that's been fun. But I think really what has impressed me most about the Bears this year is the amount of speed that they have.
Yeah,
there's a lot of speed on this team, and if you can coach a lot of things. You can't coach size.
Nope.
Now, you can't increase muscle mass, but you can't coach size. But you absolutely cannot coach speed. You either have it or you don't. The Bears do, and they've got it in the right spots. And so, it could be a fun few weeks coming around here for the Bears. We'll just kind of see how things go, as we advance forward, though.
Yeah, and we had no idea what Colton Riles was going to be this year when we started. I'm not even sure if he was on the roster last year. But that young man has really stepped up. He's you could see his growth.
Oh yeah.
From game 1 against Saginaw till now, and the poise in the pocket. He doesn't get happy feet too often. He executes the play. He had one game where I felt like he was kind of off, but there was also a game where I felt like Cam Coleman had off and Roberts had the receivers had off. But when they needed to, the team came together. They made the plays that they needed to when the times were right. They didn't get down on themselves after the defeat last week from Denton. They came out here and said, you know what, we're going to play some football. We're going to take care of our own business, and we're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, and you just cannot say enough really about him because he has had a really, really good season. And you're right. I think as the season started, we just didn't know. We just didn't know a lot about him, and he did struggle a little bit early. And then, he got hurt. He was out for about a game and a half. And it just seemed like, man, when he came back, you could already see the improvement before he got hurt. But after he came back, he was on fire. He took advantage of the opportunity and just did great.
And listen, when he had his game off, Sanders had a great game. He had 154 yards passing that game.
Yeah.
No drop off.
And we saw him drop a dime tonight. I mean, he looked really good out there. He's got a really nice touch on his pass, and so could be, a fun couple of years coming up with those two guys out there.
Tell you what else I liked. This is a year we've had the most seniors. So that's good leadership by those Bears. It shows. It showed this year. There was years where we had 4.
Yep.
Yep. And so to have that number of seniors contribute, it speaks volumes.
Well, congratulations to head coach Marty Amrine and the coaching staff, Coach Foster, McBride, Mendoza, Hanspard, Blaine, Sanderson, Coleman, Yawa, Hernandez, Frazier, Fitz, Weeks, Bexico, Swagger, Ventura, Kelly, Page. I mean, all those middle school coaches that we see up here each and every week and talk to. Kudos to them, man. Congrats to them on a great, great season. And, to come in here your first year in one of the toughest districts in Texas, definitely the toughest district and Division 1-5A. No doubt about that.
Shout out to
to make it to the playoffs is huge.
Also shout out to the athletic director, assistant athletic director Foster as well.
Yeah.
Evan Warno, trainers, moving into the lead role this year. Just good to see this program have some success this year.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So great season, and but we're not done. We've got football next week, so we will keep you up to date on where they'll be playing, exactly who they'll be playing, although it does appear like that's going to be the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets, and where that'll take place be somewhere local. Could be, a home-and-home situation where they flip or agree on a neutral field, but we'll get you that info as soon as we have it, and we'll bring all of it to you. And so it's going to be awesome. And listen, for Fernie and Terrence and John, thank you for all of our listeners out there that have joined us each and every week. Keep listening. We'll have more for you as we go forward. And as always, we say,
Go Bears.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.